Hey, what's going on, everybody? What's going on? Welcome to Funko Bunker Fridays. See Funko here with you with my wonderful co-host, the lovely Miss Clara, silver-haired wolf. We're back at you. Hey, man, I appreciate everybody. See everybody's been jumping in the chat. We appreciate everybody being here. Appreciate everybody supporting. We know we're a little bit later than normal, but hey, we're here. We're ready to get super positive vibes with you. I need you to send them back to me. Everybody practice that with me because, hey, it's been one of those weeks, but this is where I come when it's time to get it in, get it live. So, Miss Clara, how you doing?
I am blessed, thank you. How are you?
I am awesome now. Now that I get to see your smiling face.
That's what I like.
Now I get to see all my cohorts in the chat, showing us love, showing us and giving us all the positive energy and vibes.
That's right. Hi, Sassy. How you doing?
Sassy, what's going on?
Hi, baby.
Good to see you, Sassy.
Baby Ice.
Sassy, you've been missing on me. I haven't seen you, Sassy. You've been missing on me, but it's good to see you. Baby Ice, what's going on? How you doing? Matt, the culinary trapper, what's going on?
Hi. Hi, LJ.
Thanks for being here, brother. LJ, what's going on? Caitlin, Funko Pops and Unicorns. Hey, how you doing?
Nick and Luke's Adventure. Why does that name sound familiar? Oh, I think they were in Rock and Rolls last night and they won some.
Okay.
I think.
Okay. Oh, they won?
I think they won a prize last night. Comment in the chat if I'm right. Maybe, you know, that it could show that I don't have dementia.
Tiffany, what's going on? How you doing? Good to see you. And of course, we have a special guest tonight, guys. We're going to go ahead and bring them in. You know and love them. Their personality is beyond the universe. They're a blessing to this community, and I'm so happy and so ready to have them here tonight. We're going to go ahead and bring them in. Our special guest for this evening, Michael and Christian, the Mcdorkspop. What's going on?
Not much. How's it going?
Oh, it's going. It's going. And those hats, yes, thank you. I appreciate it. I love it.
It's
I just got a little.
Just found this one.
Yeah.
I love it. Got the little snowflakes hanging down. Awesome.
Right? The details.
Awesome. How you guys doing today?
Pretty good.
Just here relaxing on the live.
Yes. Thank you so much. I've been enjoying your lives lately. Your cookie decorating.
Thank you.
I'm a little insulted that I wasn't asked. You know, I'm pretty much a baker and a cookie decorator myself.
We practically told everybody if anybody wanted to come. It was an open invitation. So if you want to come, you can come this Monday. We haven't posted it or next Monday.
Well, what had happened was I hurt my finger at work, right? Then this is my decorating finger. But I'll see if I could work it out. But no, those have been some amazing lives, and you guys, you have big fun. And I just love your energy. If everybody knows me, I'm all about the positive vibes and energy. And I love anybody in the community that's bringing the same thing. And I love your personalities and what you guys bring to the table. So thank you so much for being here tonight.
Thank you.
So let me ask you this.
I'll pay attention in a second. I'm trying to spread the link to Discord and stuff like that, and do this co-host kind of stuff.
Do your job. Yeah, I appreciate it.
Job. Did he just say job?
Do your hobby.
Do your thing.
I was gonna say that.
Thank you,
Michael and Christian. Thank you. So.
Okay, I'm ready. Hi, everybody. Hi, guys.
Hi. When'd you get here?
I love the hats.
Thank you. I love yours. I always wanted to get the Santa hat that's long. Cause I think that's like the old.
I feel like I have long hair.
That's like the original one, right?
Right. The originals are always the longer ones, so I always wanted to get one of those.
Funko Pop and Unicorn tells me I love it. You're getting more and more Christmassy. You ain't seen nothing yet, honey. Wait till we get close to Christmas.
Wait till next Friday. Well, next Friday is Christmas, so.
Is it already?
Yeah. It's 7 days away.
I say right after my birthday, everything like just speeds up because I don't know why everything just until mid-December the 15th, everything feels like it's going slower. But as soon as it hits my birthday, it just zooms. We're already on what, the 18th now?
Yeah.
And if everybody in the chat didn't already know, Christian's birthday was this week. So if you haven't already told him happy birthday, make sure you drop that in the chat.
Thank you. Yeah, but it's honestly like I don't know what's going on with time. It just speeds up when it wants to. And now Christmas, I literally just thought about it. I'm like, oh, my family, it's coming. When
Oh
is
my
it?
God.
Next week. Oh, it's like it goes super quick.
Yeah. Hey, look, man, I'll tell you quick. I'm 43, and I'm 18 to 43 was like, huh? What happened? When the time slow down, it's not slowing down at all. It's just taking off. So
I
gotta
just
enjoy
turned
every day.
31, and I literally remember when my brother turned 30, and I thought to myself, because we're 10 years apart. So when I was 20, he was 30. I was like, wow, like that's not a big age, but like to think of me going to the next decade, like to me, it just seemed like it was never gonna get there. Because when you're a kid, you feel like you're invincible. So even in your 20s, you still feel like time is not gonna catch up to you. And then now that I'm 30, I look back on it, I'm like, that literally felt like yesterday that I thought that. Like I literally thought to myself, I'm not gonna be 30 anytime soon. I'm like, here I am.
There you are.
It's not bad. I think the
Well,
30
I would interject and tell you a story about that, but then I would have to tell you my age, and we're not doing now. But it does go quickly. It goes very quickly. I was 31 years at my job, and it felt like it went like that. I couldn't believe when I left that it was 31 years. And
Claire, you started your job when Christian was the year he was born.
1990?
1989.
Yeah, I started my job in 1990.
Jeez, that's.
I'm 62. So, and I had a ball, man, because I enjoyed my life. I have no regrets. I have some stories, boy, that well, I can't tell them on YouTube. So
Tell it.
After dark.
I know, man.
I know, right? After dark, we can backstage. We're gonna hear those stories. So what I was saying was, guys, everybody knows you and loves you from the community. But for the ones maybe that are new to you here today, and if you haven't, if you're not already sub to these young men, I'm telling you, links are below in the details, as well as their IG and their YouTube channel. Check them out. Trust me, you will not be at all disappointed. You're gonna get the bigger than life personalities every time they step foot, and you're gonna get that good Funko content. But I wanted to ask is,
Before you ask, let me just address the chat, because everybody seems to be on my t-shirt and on my Star Wars stuff, and it's always Star Wars Day to me, guys. Always. I was born May the 4th. Need I say more? So yes, I love my Star Wars. Okay, I'm sorry.
May the jolly be with you.
Hey.
Love it. But just tell us a little bit about you. What got you into the community? What got you collecting? Have you always been collectors? Have you always collected things other than Funko, or has it just been Funko?
Well, as jointly, it started more out with Funkos, but on separate occasions, like before I got to meet Michael, I was a collector without even knowing it. So when I grew up, the majority of things that I was collecting were probably like snow globes, certain kind of action figures. But as soon as I got even older, when I was in my teen years, I focused more on shot glasses and snow globes. Then I also had Pokemon cards around that time. So when we got to meet, I think we started collecting, like, if I know people don't really consider it as a collection, but I would tend to buy movies just to have them, not really look at them, because I wanted it part of, the actual physical copy. So we would collect Blu-rays, even hats. And then that's when we started getting into Funko Pops. I feel like I'm missing some type of collection that we've had before. But we just started growing from there. And then when we got into the community, it was mostly just because we wanted to be, out there on YouTube, just sharing our collection, because we've had previously a YouTube account for vlogging, but we decided to do it for more collection. And within a year, we were going on and off on it because of around that time of the whole COPPA, act of YouTube being more strict. We were kind of nervous being out there. So when we decided to be going back full throttle, that's why we got into the actual community and started meeting everyone here. It started off with people like Two Boys and Their Pops, Juliana from Kiki Mom Bear, Yoj, and as well Tylock from Homespun Geek. That was one of the first channels as well.
Right.
So, what was your collection as a kid?
Calories. what I collected.
Stop
Calories.
it.
I've been collecting that too. If that's what you're gonna consider.
Yeah. No, I
Hey.
really didn't collect.
So what would you say Christian drew you into the collection world, or just how would that a little bit?
But then I got hooked.
Yeah, and now we're collecting more out of like we collect now Loungefly, different figurines, plushies, Legos. I love the Harry Potter and Disney Legos, so that's what we're going back on, and some ornaments now. I know that Christmas you practically always want to get ornaments, but we're trying to stick to more collecting Disney ornaments every single year, periodically.
Right.
So that's something.
And
else.
also still collecting calories.
I know that's right. With those wonderful cookie decorating episodes you guys been doing, I'm sure you've been. Michael, I saw you enjoying those cookies before they can even get a chance to show your decor on your cookie. You
saw that, right?
Hey, look, man, I've been doing the same thing. Trust me. So I'm with you on that. I'm with you when you're right. So I noticed that you guys were looking for the Disney, the gingerbread plushies. Have you found those yet?
No.
They're sold out everywhere.
Yeah. So the unfortunate thing about that is that we did get it, and then I had complications at work. I'm not working right now, so we decided to return them for our reasons. And then when we tried to figure everything out, I was like, you know what, I really want them, and went back. It's not there anymore. So sad. But hey, that's the whole point of collecting. Sometimes you lose some, sometimes you win some. So the only thing that you can do.
I was at the Disney store today, as a matter of fact, and I looked for you, and they don't have them. They don't have them.
Thank you, though. I appreciate it. But I like about the community. We always help each other out. But at the end of the day, I feel like the most thing that we have to focus on about collecting is called, like, it's considered as collecting. We're trying to collect. It's all in the game. We can't always win. So you just have to think positive. Yeah, we always have to think positive about that and just appreciate what we have.
We can't always win. No.
No,
I'm not gonna lie. There's moments that I get mad. I'm like, no, but there's things that remind I look at my collection. And I'm like, this is what we have collected, and if I have this over one lost thing, then I'd rather have this. Look at the 80%, not the 20.
Yeah, and I have to be reminded of that myself sometimes. Especially when Funko does their drops in the middle of the day, and I'm at work and I'm trying to sneak off to the side, and all of a sudden, it starts for us 2:00, of course, on Eastern time, usually 11:00 Pacific, and by 2:02 sold out. Like, come on, are you serious? So I mean, it happens though. It's part of life. You win some, you lose some, but trust me, if it's meant to be, you'll always find it. It'll always come. Like, prime example, great segue. I looked for this certain pop at SDCC. Of course, it was virtual. It dropped. I couldn't get it. No one, everybody, the flippers and everything had it for a crazy price. And just this past week, I picked them up locally in minty condition, and that is the Black Lightning.
Wow.
3,000 piece. I've been looking for them, and I finally brought them home, and I'm just like, yes. But it's just about being patient. I could have paid the $300 he was at one point. I was like, you know what? If it's meant to be, I'll wait. And I found him.
Wow. Well, I guess I'm going to have to reinvent your Christmas gift.
God. Well,
real?
I mean, you can go over here. Shoot.
I'm sure Michael and Chris have a nice little list for you too, Claire. I'll resend mine to you.
A nice little list.
I do want to go ahead and pull up. There's a question that Eric was asking. He says, now that you have spent the time this year collecting, which one has influenced the other more towards different fandoms? I feel like I influence a lot on Michael. Michael's very, very passive. Like he tries to stick to what he likes, but I feel like when I'm very passionate about something, he falls into that as well. So The Simpsons, he never really liked. He never really looked into it. He never watched it. So when we started watching the Treehouse of Horror for Halloween, he's like now obsessed with it, and now he wants to stick with that collection. So I feel like I do influence a lot.
Yep.
Nice. And that's the lovely thing about when you collect as a couple. Like my fiance, I don't know if you guys heard the story, but everybody has heard it. She was the collector. She was the one that was collecting Funko. I had no clue what Funko was earlier this year. And I just kept seeing my Amazon packages every day. I'm like, why are you collecting these toys? What are you doing? Were you deprived of toys as a child? What's going on? And I started researching and looking at it. I was like, wait, these are kind of cool. And all of a sudden, 400 and some Funkos later, I'm deep in the game and I can't get out. So
that we're reached the point now that we're trying to focus more on what our collection makes us more happy and very well. I'm not gonna lie, there are moments that I just get overwhelmed. I'm like, why the heck do I have all these action figures? Like, so we're trying to figure out which one, but sometimes it's like I don't want to let it go. But for sure, starting 2021, we are getting rid of a lot of our collection with lines that don't really satisfy us as much as like our top lines. Like Stitch, I think everybody knows that Stitch is like our major biggest line because we both love Stitch like most out of everything. So a lot of the other items, like a lot of other lines like Marvel, we had too many Marvel pops.
Yeah,
too many, like 2 shelves and more full of Marvel, and we're not huge Marvel fans, so we need to figure that out.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you. I definitely agree with you on that because my bank account told me real quick, like, wait a minute, hold on, what are you doing? Because I mean, you see certain parts, oh, that's cool and that's cool, and now I've become more of a completionist. I've stopped trying to just get everything and really focus on what's like nostalgic for me, things that growing up. Like we were just talking a few seconds ago about the Garbage Pail Kid cards. I'm back into that heavy. I'm back into the actual Garbage Pail pops and just certain sets. So when it comes to that, when you guys are going to like kind of sway away from certain things, what are you trying to keep in your collection? Like what will you definitely be keeping?
We're focusing more on Harry Potter and Disney. And then along with that, I'm obsessed with different kinds of like nostalgic movies and shows. So we're trying to focus what we would want together. But that being said as well, we have to look at what was more of an impulse buy and what was an actual fandom, because Marvel, especially with the movies, we collected a lot of different characters, but we realized that because Marvel is so broad and it has so many different characters, we have to focus on certain characters, not on the whole entire franchise itself.
Gotcha.
So, and it's different versions. You got the movies, you got different kinds of movies because you have the X-Men, and then the new X-Men is going to come out. You got the cartoon. You also got the comics. So there's just too many different versions. So we have to focus on characters if we're going to continue that. And I know Spider-Man and Captain Marvel is one of the most ones we're going to keep because he likes Captain Marvel, and I'm a big fan of Spider-Man.
Gotcha. What if anything have you guys like? What has been on your wish list lately that you had to get and you got so far in the last couple of weeks? So I know Funko's done a lot of drops for the 12 Days of Christmas. Have you guys been active in that at all?
We got, what was it?
The
gingerbread Mickey, and we also got the Freddy Funko Christmas one. And what else has dropped? I feel like there was
we finally got the Harry Potter Christmas ones.
Yes, that one. And then we've kind of completed the train. The train, though, we're missing the Donald Duck, which is a common you can get anywhere. The one that was smacking their faces, that we missed the Dumbo. So the train set, that's the Disney one. But we did get the Goofy and Pluto one that dropped. I think there was this month.
Yeah, that was the one that just dropped, I think, in November or December.
Yeah.
It was the same day. Well, that's very good because those were hard. I mean, that was another one that I just was on the Funko. Like, I needed those two to complete my setting. Like, I didn't get them. So now, of course, again, I'll be patient. I'll wait.
I'm sure they'll restock.
Oh, of course. Funko's greedy. They're definitely going to restock.
Yeah.
At some point.
That is for sure. There's always as well going to be different versions of different things coming out. So that's another thing I tell myself. Like, we missed the Venom Spider-Man. And which is one of the lines that I also like, but I'm still contemplating whether I'm going to keep it. But it's like, you know what? There's so many different Venoms and Spider-Man. It's fine if I miss one.
There's a lot of Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And Deadpools. I love the Deadpool, but Jesus.
Oh, my God.
I'm telling you.
What's the name? What's that one site?
Huh?
I didn't mean to cut you off. What was that one Instagram you put me on to? Because I was asking Claire, I was like, where can you find all the sets? Like, what's in all the set? What was it? I don't forget what the Instagram is, but
I forgot his name. He's got a weird name. It starts with an L. I always find him by typing the first letter. Lee Reed.
Chat, if you know what we're talking about, put it in the chat. But
yeah,
I went there. There's some sets that I was like, oh, I love this set I want to do. Oh, okay.
Eric is asking if we got it, so I'm showing him.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's an awesome part too.
Entire collections of everything, but it's very disheartening because once you see the picture, you're like, oh damn. Oh no!
Yeah, I
I
looked at
was
some
like,
of those pictures and some of those things I wanted to collect all the way through and be a completionist, and I was like, oh, never mind.
I think the only thing we would like to complete is the Stitch ones and Harry Potter. In a sense of the fact that we can get at least the most of them, but for sure, Stitch, we're literally only missing 3 more. 3 more, yes.
And then the ones that are gonna come out later.
Yes, which Kaylin just got us one, and I have not opened the Kaylin, so I'm sorry. We did get the box, but we have not opened it. But she helped us out with something, and I'm so grateful for that. So because of her, we're just missing 3 more, and super excited to finish that line. Hopefully next.
So I think the good thing about Stitch, though, I don't think any of them are really like crazy prices yet.
No, not crazy, but they are high. I think the Elvis one is, I think it's 80 or is it 100? I don't remember.
but they're hard to find. Like the people hold on to them once they get them. They're very hard to find. They're not easy.
And they're coming out with 6 more pops next year.
So excited.
No,
The hole gets deeper and deeper, doesn't it?
But something going on with Stitch for next year, because there's been already an announcement, like a little bit of a sneak peek that it's gonna come out with a whole bunch of lines, not lines, a whole bunch of different merch for Stitch in the Shop Disney store. So I don't know what's going on, but it says that Stitch is crashing in Disney or something like that.
Yeah, Stitch is crashing Disney.
So that's a sneak peek, and I'm nervous. And one thing that I said is that the whole thing with the Alien Remix pops, I didn't understand why they did. I like them, but I don't understand why they did that. But when Aliens has nothing to do with like crossing over, the one thing that I would love to have seen was Stitch. They made the Alien Remix, but in Stitch form, because the way they premiered Stitch was in movie trailers that it was him crashing into certain movies. So if you look back to the first trailers, it was him crashing into Beauty and the Beast, Little Mermaid, Aladdin. So that would have been awesome if they did him crashing in or like dressed up in certain characters.
Funko, are you listening?
Yes, they're always listening to Christian.
Yeah, I feel like our pops has like microchips and microphones in there or something that's hearing our conversations. That's how they know.
They need to put the ear to the street, because some things they just are putting out lately that's just doesn't make sense. They were doing okay, but some things are,
well, it doesn't make sense to us, but it makes sense to the collectors. I mean, we can't always have only what we like, you know. There's such a huge, a fandom out there.
Yeah.
So they have to put out something to satisfy the masses.
But do you think they need to have 8,500 office pops to satisfy the masses?
Absolutely. More sure. Yeah, more Dwight. I love the Dwights. I have them all. So but that's the only one I have. I don't collect any of the other ones. I just collect Dwight. And mind you, I've never seen the show. Wah, wah.
I've never seen Office.
It's all right. Michael likes it more than I do, but we fell into that trap of buying some of their pops, and thankfully I said no more. I stopped. So we're trying to get rid of them again, because we can't keep dropping into holes. So we're only collecting what we really like. But there's a lot of Office pops. I think Juliana has the majority of them, and I think another person here, Funko Pop Live, there's just a lot of them. I can't.
There are a lot of them. There's a lot of them. A lot. And they have different Dwights that drop, and everybody wants them. Remember that Dwight with dolls fiasco?
Oh,
they took it down, then they dropped it, and then it crashed, and oh my God, Jesus!
I actually remember that. Wow, I'm proud of myself.
Wow.
You know what, Michael? That's when I was first getting into like really getting in deep into the community. So that's why I remember. I was like, wait, what's the big deal about this? And then that's when I kind of about the Funko Shop drops and all that stuff. That's when before that I was just ordering pops off Amazon.
3 of them. Never mind one. I ended up with 3 of them.
Really?
I would like to actually see something that they haven't, at least not that I'm aware of. Mad TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Miss Swan, Stewart.
Stewart. Oh, they're over here.
Or the classic cartoon guys. I forgot what their names were, but it's with the long nose. It's one white and one black one, and they're always fighting against each other, throwing bombs.
Oh yeah, on the they were in the Mad magazines. I know the 2 good guy in the back. Like, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
They could have done a Funko Pop for them at least.
Who did, Tammy? Got it. I'm sorry. I'm paying attention to the chat too, because and Tammy.
I'm sorry, chat.
If you got the Around the World pop, and I'm telling her yes, you did.
Oh yes. Oh, I did. Yeah.
We didn't get it.
The only one
Did you guys get into the around the world at all, Michael and Chris?
we wanted to, and we were almost gonna buy them all, but what stopped us was when we bought the Chihuahua one from Mexico.
Rosa.
There was one that was missing that sold out real quickly, and I don't remember which country it was. So I was like, you know what? I don't want to, because of my completionist at that moment. I was like, I don't want to collect it. I can't collect all of the ones from the world. And we were gonna buy the rest because they were on sale at that time. It was like a summer spring sale that everything was like $8, $9, something like that. But I told myself, no, I'll keep the ones from our country. So we got Mexico. Hopefully they come out with Cuba one day and Colombia. But other than that, we're not collecting all of them. I want to. They're awesome, especially the India one. That was pretty. Yeah. That was beautiful.
Is it Pyra? I can't remember. But yeah, the elephant. Yeah.
Yeah, the elephant. That one was awesome. And I think Toshi is the one that sold out, and it's very hard to get.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I looked at that today. It's like
the
100, 110, 115 or something. PPG.
What?
Yeah. Yeah. Look at you. Look.
I got to bring them down from all the way up there, honey.
Yeah, put them in one of those hard stacks you just got.
He said spy versus spy. That's what it's called. Yeah.
Spy versus, it sure is. Thank you. Was it Umpty that said that?
Yeah.
Hi, Christina, how are you?
Hey, chat. I'm sorry we've been running our mouths, but everybody who came in the chat since you've been in, thank you so much. Appreciate you being here. Make sure you're caressing and liking that hitting that like button for us.
Well, the chat said that in order for them to caress and like the like button, we have to caress and like and pay attention to them too.
Well, I'll tell you what, Miss Clara. How about at this time we do a little giveaway? Ooh. Can we go to the giveaway box? What you got?
Why do I always have to go to the giveaway? Why do I always have to go to the giveaway? You should have told me this. The giveaway box is now a bin because you gave me an idea the other day to get a bin. So I went and got a 55-gallon bin. It was hilarious.
You're welcome.
Seeing me truck this through 10 inches of snow today, But here it is, and I packed everything in there. All the heart stacks are on top of all the giveaway pops. So what about if it's a surprise, a mystery?
Ooh, you pop geared to the person who's going to win this.
I'll curate.
I love how you think.
No,
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
Baby Ice, I'll take care of that. Give me a second. But yeah, so we'll do that in a second, chat. But while we're sitting here talking, and we have our wonderful guests with us, what, if anything, I love to ask everybody this: what is the one pop? Well, I guess you kind of just answered that because you said the Mad TV. But since I'm asking the question now. What is another pop or pops you would like to be seen, like you would like to see come out, movie, TV show, or anything else?
Well, go ahead.
What do you think?
You're gonna say Cheetah Girls.
Nope, I was gonna say Beyonce.
Oh, Beyonce was another one, yeah.
Oh, Beyonce.
They got Selena. Now Selena's doing well. I loved how that pop dropped.
Yeah, I literally not last year. It was beginning of this year. We were like talking about what kind of celebrities we wanted to have, and I said Selena needs to be made. I don't know why they haven't made it. Selena came out, and then I said they need to make it into a white dress one as well, and then that one came out too. So nice. I'm gonna say Beyonce needs to happen.
Somehow you have Funko's here.
Beyonce and Jay-Z.
Yeah, really. Ooh. Oh, by the way, I won the pop.
Jay-Z with the lips. You won what, Claire?
I won the auction.
Auction for what?
For the glow in the dark number 10 Freddy Funko.
You know what? I'm about to get your credit cards and chop them all up. I'm sitting here enjoying our wonderful guests, and you buying pops.
He's feeling lonely. He needs company.
Oh my goodness, that is too cute.
Oh my god,
it is. Yeah.
I wanted that one, and then I also wanted the New York cop to go along with it.
He just sold that.
Right? I just saw that one today for the first time.
I think I saw Ross in the chat. He just sold that one for $100.
Wow.
And this was a gift from Ross to me. I love Ross.
Hey. You do that on your own time. I told you about it. You got your auras mixed up. Your favorite aura is not Ross. It's Rob.
Eat a piece of gum.
I don't want no gum.
Why am I getting so red? I'm getting like so. I put on the Santa head and I start transforming into Santa Claus.
You try to change
Pop says you beat him out for it.
Pretty soon the beard will come.
Ginger Pops is mad with you now. See, and we love Ginger Pops over at the Funko Bunker.
He says you beat him.
That's right. It was yeah. I'm sorry.
Sorry, Ginger Pops. But hey, man, congratulations on your jumping over 100 subs, Ginger Pops. I saw your live today where you gave away your giveaway for that. So congrats to you on that.
Congratulations, Mr. Chief Funko, on your 400 subs.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Congratulations, Silverhead Wolf, on your 400 plus subs.
Celebrate.
Great, good time. Come on. That's what I'm talking about. Let's party up in here. But no, it's wonderful. It's wonderful to be part of a community. Wonderful gym like Michael and Christian, Silverhead Wolf, Clara, all the people that are in the chat. This is why I do it. Man, I'm going to tell you right up. And Clara just had to get me before we started. She's like, get out your negative Nancy mood. You're in the mood. You're in the mood. Get out of it. Y'all know I promote and preach positivity, positive vibes. I've had a hell of a week.
Yeah.
Just a hell of a week. But guess what? When I got in here, everything changes. I see these faces. I see the people in the chat. And that's my safe haven. This is my getaway.
Yeah.
I come here and it's happy. It's different people. It's different. Yeah. And it's just a love, man. It's a love I can't explain.
I call this my zen. This is my zen. I come in here and I forget everything out there.
Yeah.
I just like, and now that I am retired, I'm doing more videos every day. I'm studying how to edit, just little things like that. So it's keeping me occupied. So
me too. It's keeping me occupied.
I watch you guys videos and stuff and say, I want to do that. And I want to learn how to do that. And I want to learn. So, it just keeps you busy.
It's awesome. It's a neat hobby and a neat community to be a part of.
I got a question for the guys. So how do you keep your dogs so quiet during your lives?
So we take them out to the back.
I know you're like me. You have 5 of them, just like 5 of them.
We get them tired. We take them outside to the backyard.
Yeah.
Give them dinner. And they get full.
Well, that's what I've been doing lately, and it seems to be working. I feed them right before alive, and
yeah, it's like us when we eat. What we're gonna do? We're just gonna be like, ugh. Just like relax. So they get like that as well. Just taking them out to the bathroom because there's no reason for them to go. But no, one of them don't jinx it because she tends to like climb up on me and goes crazy. I'm not gonna say her name. Not saying her name.
Don't say her name.
Don't jinx it.
Okay.
That's cool though, because they're awesome. I don't know about you guys because you guys are, you have both of you in the house, but with me, they keep me so occupied, and it's like they each have their own personality, and you more or less, without them talking, you know what they want. It's like so bizarre.
I think it's just, you build a bond with them. You get to know a little bit more what they want. My dogs are just very random. The girls are more clingy versus the boys. But with the boys, one of them is very clingy, like more than the other ones. Yeah. And then the last 2, they tend to be on their own, but one's more playful than the other one. It's just weird how you could explain that, but they all look different to us, but everybody always says they look the same. 4 of them are from the same family, but
okay. So what kind of dogs are they?
They're mixes of mix. So Yorkie, Shih Tzu, Schnauzer, and Terrier. The 4. Their mother or the grandmother was 2 mixes, and the other one was 2 mixes. So now they have like 4 different types. And then the last one was more of a rescue, but she came from a Jack Russell mother who was also a mix, but they don't know who the father is because the dog ran away and she came back pregnant. So I'm thinking Yorkie because she looks kind of like a Yorkie, but she has more of a Jack Russell look to her. So
okay,
that's the one that drives me crazy. She chases me. She literally does not leave me alone. She is like stuck on me like glue.
Yeah, I have a female like that, and she's half Yorkie and half Chihuahua. She thinks she owns me.
She does.
She's in competition. I got a little one. She's about a year old, Luna, and she thinks she owns me. So I gotta kind of like be cool with them because Luna would just like want to bite the other one's face off, and the other one's the alpha. So, okay, Rob, I'm sorry. Your life is going to the dogs. That's it.
That's okay. I love the doggies.
Collection.
I love the product.
All right, that's another collection. You're right. That's another collection. But
we draw the line. We stop collecting the line. Okay.
We're not completionists of that set.
Yeah, we stop at 5. That's it. I'm good.
And then I think I got from my collection, like collecting from my mother, because my mother does the same thing. When I was a young, I used to see her collecting those porcelain dolls and
Right.
teeny babies and records, and like she was always collecting something. And now I look back, there's things I realize like, oh my gosh, I think I got it from my mom.
Yeah, I got a little bit of that. I remember because I have siblings that are way younger. But my mom and my dad were going crazy at one time with my siblings with the Beanie Babies.
Yeah.
And now I go to my mom's house, I'm seeing all these Beanie Babies like, this is not worth jack. No, just got a bunch of Beanie Babies worth nothing. Like, but I was like, yeah, I learned one thing is when it's time to get out, it's time to get out.
Exactly. And I just don't think that Funko would have the same outcome as Beanie Babies did, because Beanie Babies was very more of just different versions, different collecting. But with the Funkos, they're representing something that creates a memory. So they're more nostalgic, but as well, things are more current. That's what's called pop. So it's pop culture. So we get more involved into it because it's something that we see day to day. I think that certain lines or certain collectors may stop, but I don't think the fun of collecting will stop anytime soon. They just need to slow down and they need to focus on what they want instead of making 10 millions of different kinds of Dwights.
Right. I think what you said is absolutely correct. I think that is brilliant how you just put that. The only thing I think will be the difference maker as far as Funko is, or what for me is what I've learned, kind of what we're talking about as far as how I kind of got washed out early, was collecting what you know you love. Don't worry about a value. Don't worry if it ever retains the value. Collect what you love, what you really like. So when you look at it, you can go, that brings me a certain memory. Because memories are priceless. You use PPD and all that all day, but that memory, like you just said, that is what's going to keep certain people collecting certain things.
And that's absolutely true. That is like the focal point of collecting is the nostalgia behind it. That you'll look at a pop, like if I look, sometimes I'll sit here and I'm thinking, and when I look to the side and my Wizard of Oz collection is right here, and I look at it and it takes me automatically to a movie. Did you guys see the? I want to say it's on Hulu. If you have Hulu, you gotta watch the Judy Garland story.
I haven't seen it.
Oh my God, you guys have to watch that. It is amazing. What an amazing movie about her life and what the Wizard of Oz did to her life. Very interesting.
I've seen a movie, but I think it was Lifetime. I didn't watch is it a Netflix version? I didn't watch that one. I did watch the Lifetime one, and that was wow.
Did it have I mean, it could be. I mean, you never know. This one had I don't know if it's a Netflix exclusive, and it was with Renee Zellweger.
I don't remember if it was her.
Okay.
I want to. It don't make me cry.
I'm sitting in the. I was just gonna say she will not touch the song Over the Rainbow throughout the entire movie, but when she sings it at the end, here I was sobbing on the sofa, sobbing. I mean, my dogs were like, "What the hell just happened? You were watching a movie."
What's wrong with mommy? She was happy, now she's crying. What is going on?
Yeah, I know. But it was a very good movie. You gotta watch it. Oh, Leah said it's an amazing. So
I don't think I've seen that version. I don't think so.
I'm gonna send you the picture and stuff so you could know which one it is.
I need to look. I think I know what you're talking about. I don't think I've seen that version. I've seen another one. I've also seen the one from Lifetime for Lucy Ball. That was also a little tragic there. But that story with about Judy was wow. Like there's things that nobody would understand and not like realize if they didn't see that movie. And I know movies are created a little bit more,
yeah.
It's a movie. It's not going to be 100% accurate, but
right.
It's the gist of it to get more thorough what's going on behind the scenes. That's crazy. We saw the new Selena series, and that's crazy because we watched the Selena movie, and I grew up with Selena, but there's things that I never realized that were being shown on the show. And of course, the show is not 100% accurate as well, but it went more in details than the movie did or what we knew.
Yeah.
So, is it worth watching? I haven't touched it yet.
Really good.
Yeah.
It's really good. You just gotta, if you're a fan of Selena, I will say this, don't think of Selena because it's, at least for me, it was a struggle for me to accept Christian playing Selena because she doesn't look anything like her, like at all. Mm-hmm. And there's moments that you will see that it resembles, and especially she acts very well.
Acts very well.
Very well. But you will get distracted because of her body type and because of her facial. Like it's not the same. So you sometimes you can like clock it. Like that's not Selena, but
Yeah.
if you just think of it as a story, you're good.
I do have to say, the first episode, you're like, eh. The second episode,
The ending of the episode, first one, was good. That's what drew me in. I'm like, okay, I'll give it a try.
oh, okay.
The
yeah,
ending
you're
of
right.
it, yeah. Then going into it, I'm telling you, you're not gonna regret it. That show
Also-
is so good.
There's gonna be a season 2, by the way.
Yes, I think it's only 2 parts. There's 2 seasons.
Yeah.
That's it.
Really?
Also,
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna check that out. Probably start tonight.
Yeah. It goes on to like younger life.
Yeah.
I binge watch these things.
Yeah, I don't know if you should start tonight. Guys, I need your help because we're going to have an intervention. So
Okay.
here's the thing, right, Michael and Christian? Here's the thing. Miss Clara, since she's been retired, has become a night owl.
Ah,
I woke up the other night because, as you get older, your bladder don't hold like you used to. So I get up, go to the bathroom. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. Who's on? This one. You need to go to bed. Talking about binge watch something.
so
Get your
what?
rest.
Man, I'm retired. I don't need to. It's like I said on one of my videos the other day. There is no concept of time because you don't have to punch a clock. You don't have to worry about I gotta go. There's no structure.
Look,
Go,
I love it. I love it that you're enjoying it. I'm just jealous
Yeah,
because I'm not there
I
yet.
don't have to have dinner at 5, so I can go to bed at 10, so I can get up at 5, so I can come home at 3:30, so I can feed the dogs at 5, and I can have dinner. There's none of that. It's whatever I want. I got up this morning and said, you know what? It's a good day, 16 degrees outside. I'm gonna go get my eyes examined and get a pair of new glasses. And that's what I do.
Nice.
Well, now isn't that fun?
See, I sleep late too. Lately, I've been sleeping around like 4 or 5 in the morning. Basically, when I sleep, he's waking up. But I have to go back because see, Tiffany says that Christian says good night to Michael as he says good morning, and it's true because we were on talking one time, and I was like, good morning, or no, good night, Michael. And he was like, good morning, everyone. But I have to go back to the old schedule because I go to work soon. Don't know when, probably in 2 weeks, but yeah.
Nice.
But I was talking to a friend of mine today. Her name is Bruni, and she was retired a long time ago. She used to work as an EMT for the fire department, and she retired. And she collects baseball cards, and I was always like messing with her, like, oh my God, you need to get out of the house. You're a hermit. What are you collecting all these cards? What are you doing with all this stuff? I mean, there's hundreds of cards. Blah, 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 blah. And today I was talking to her, and you said, you see. And you used to call me a hermit, and you used to say about my collecting. So what are you doing now? You're home all the time. You don't want to go out, if you don't have to, and you're collecting something. She says, welcome to my world. You criticized it, and yet here you are. I was like, oh, damn.
Now, I heard you guys say something about Loungefly earlier. What got you into collecting those bags?
They're beautiful.
Yes, they are. Yeah,
They're
my
beautiful.
fiance's watching. Shh. They're not that beautiful.
what,
Taylor, they're beautiful. Get a lounge fly. Go tomorrow. Box lunch.
what was our first one?
My first one was the Mickey one.
That literally helped out. Which Mickey?
We don't have that many Mickeys.
Yes, we do. We have the Rainbow Mickey. We have the other Rainbow Mickey, and then we have
The 90s one. The baggy clothes.
no, that's not what our first one was.
No?
No, that wasn't the first one. Okay, well, I know what started it. I just don't know which bag is the one that we began with it. But
Right.
what started was Box Lunch has, the Box Lunch money. And we bought what?
Harry Potter from Target. It wasn't
wasn't it.
Loungefly, but it was a
Okay,
bag.
that's what started the collecting, but that's not why we started buying launch bags. So we always started buying the different types of bags. Then we started buying the Funko bags that are kind of looking like Loungefly. They get them from Target. There was the Harry Potter one. Because we had those, we saw the ones from Loungefly that was sold in Box Lunch. And because Box Lunch has Box Lunch money, we were always buying Funko Pops. And one time we were like, you know what? It literally comes like almost half the price when you
When you get with them.
yeah, and you gotta strategically put them with things that make it even by 30. So you gotta do it 30, 60, 90 to use it strategically so you can get the discounts. And you also have to realize that buying the pops are more cheaper than buying it in a Box Lunch and then Hot Topic, because Hot Topic is $12.50 versus $10.90 on Box Lunch. Sorry, Hot Topic. There you go. Yeah. But the point is, when we got it, that's when we started buying them. So we made a commitment that every single time that we had Box Lunch money, we will buy the bags, and that's what started rolling. And now we have like a wall full of them, which hopefully tomorrow, if not by Sunday, we're gonna post a video. It was supposed to be done last week, but we're sidetracked. Tomorrow, on Sunday or tomorrow, that we will have a kind of like a tour of the Disney room. So you'll see all the lounge bags. I can't talk right now, but yeah.
We know what you meant.
Yes, Eric, we did. Yes, Eric.
What did he
That's
say?
awesome.
Did you get Stitch dressed as Harry Potter with wand? LOL.
No, we did not.
There's no such thing. So I just went along with it.
But I can't wait for next year, because I feel like this year was a little bit predictable with a lot of things that we're coming out with. I feel like next year, after everything has been done and said, I think they're gonna focus more on different lines. As you can see, Stitch is coming out with 6 pops. There's Friends coming out.
I'm very nervous about Stitch next year.
Yeah.
There's going to be every single month.
Oh, you saw that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so it's every single month they're coming out with Stitch products. And again, Stitches are our biggest like fandom. And I don't know why, because it's only been 18 years since the movie came out. So I don't know why they're focusing next year. They could have waited 2 more years to make it the 20th anniversary.
Mm-hmm.
But like, trust me, they'll do that as well.
Oh yeah.
But like you said, they got those little microphones listening to your conversation. They say, you know what, Michael and Christian want those Stitch products. We're gonna give it to them.
But they're also coming out with, I think they're gonna come out with other things, because next year, what is it, like the anniversary of Pixar or Monsters Inc. And then they also have Beauty and the Beast that's completing, was it 30 years that Beauty and the Beast came out or something like that?
Oh, Jesus.
Crazy.
So there's a lot of different kinds of lines that should be coming out in Shop Disney that I don't understand why they're focusing on Stitch, but I'm not complaining. Well, I'm a little bit complaining. I'm gonna go broke, but
Trust me, in the same boat.
Okay,
so guys, before we get too much further in, not to cut you off, I want our special guest to do this. Chat. What we're gonna do is, because you guys have been great. I've been watching the chat. I haven't said much to you. I'm sorry, but I've been watching you guys. You've been in there active. So we want to make sure we're going to pick out a winner real quick for a nice mystery.
Before you start that, I would like.
Hey, hold on. That's the second time you cut me off tonight.
I know, because if not, I can't get a word in with you. I would like to congratulate 2 boys and their pops on making 1K last night. Congratulations, Eric. I'm so happy for you.
That is awesome.
Yes. Okay.
You cut me off.
I'm not gonna say a word. You see this slave labor.
Don't you block my positive vibes, lady. Love her to death. But no, I'm glad you said that, Eric. Congrats, you guys, on 1,000. That's awesome.
And Caitlin, Funko Pops and Unicorns.
Caitlin too.
That's right.
Has done big things with the Toys for Tots. Big things with her just creative vibe and all her neat things that she makes. Her and Cherie, homespun queen. You guys are awesome. You're so creative and you bring so much to the community, and I appreciate you. So that's an awesome job by all you guys. But so we get to chat a little, get back to the chat a little bit. Miss Claire is sponsoring a nice giveaway right now from her lovely giveaway box, or bin, excuse me. So what we're going to do is, guys, here in a second, we're going to flood the chat with a certain hashtag, and we're going to let our lovely guests pick out the winners of that. Ooh. So actually, can we pick out 2 winners, Miss Claire? Por favor. Miss Claire.
What? Oh, I'm sorry.
Now, see, I'm glad I had guests here to see that. Sorry, you're right.
Well, you told me to shut up, so I started.
I had never told you to shut up. I never.
So I blocked you. You gave me, and I just like block your positive, and then I was like, I was watching that. Never mind. What?
You're just showing out in front of guests. And see
what
how
do you want me? What do you want me to do?
I want to do 2 giveaways in this. And right now, I'm going to have Christian pick out one person. I'm going to have Michael pick out one person.
Ooh, wait. What?
When we get ready to flood the chat, we're going to flood the chat in a second.
That's fine, and it's going to be a mystery. So why do you need me?
Okay, so we're going to pick out 2 winners for this giveaway. Guys, here we're going to start. The hashtag is going to be hashtag FBF, Funko Bunker Fridays. Hashtag FBF, and you can start that now.
Careful with that lettering.
Yeah, that could end up being something else. I don't need no strikes with YouTube, please, and thank you.
Hashtag FBF, guys.
Go, guys. Go. FBF. FBF.
Get it rocking. Get it rocking.
FBF.
Guys, you let them get it going nice and juicy for a while before we pick some winners. Definitely have a lot of great winners in here tonight anyway. Love everybody. Love your support. I appreciate you. We all appreciate you.
Oh, Laz is here. I didn't say hi to Laz. Hey, Laz.
Hey. Hey, Daddy.
That's
Hi, KNL. How you doing, Chris? How you doing, Chris Townsend?
Dude,
Jay,
Agent Jobbers.
Jobbers, Gem Pops, LJ. Everybody.
Sarah, nice to see that you made it. Sarah, I know you weren't feeling well. Nice to see you showed up. Thank you.
Come on, Sarah.
King Bob, what's up, Robert? Good to see you. Thank you. Sassy, of course, we already spoke to you. Duke, Dangerous Jobbers, Jim Pops, what's going on? Michael David, good to see you. That's a new name for me.
Wow.
Kenneth Bird, Leah M, Umpty. So who will be our first winner?
So I'll just put my finger on it, and whatever it lands on, I'll leave you looking. Michael, what is it?
It said Baby Ice 911.
Woo!
Baby Ice 911. That is our first winner. Congrats, Baby Ice. Keep going, guys. Keep going. Keep
going.
flooding the chat. We got one more winner.
You want to go now?
Do I go now or I wait?
Whenever you're ready.
Okay. Uno, dos, tres. Gem Pops.
Jim Pops. So Baby Ice 911 and Jim Pops. Congrats, our two winners. Go ahead and make sure you inbox Miss Claire on IG. She does not already have your address. And we will get a pop out specifically for you. So thank you, chat. You can go ahead and stop hitting the hashtag now. Appreciate it. I know we're going to have a little bit of a lag time.
I will say, I realized that happened once. I was like, why is everybody still doing it? I realized, wait a minute, it's just lagging.
Also guys, when Baby Ice, I have your address, but Gem Pops and you too, Baby Ice, inbox me and let me know whether you want me to mail this thing out now or you want me to wait till after the holidays, because the post office is a madhouse right now. I was at the post office today, and the guy looks at me and he goes, priority or what was the other one? Whatever. And I was like, priority. He goes, not that it makes a difference because it's not getting there for a long time anyway.
Jeez. That was savage.
I was like, should I give it back? I'm like, what? So I mailed it out anyway, but it's really bad. I have a pop from Whatnot. I bought it on November 24th. It's still not here.
Oh, Lord.
Wow.
Yeah. And it's a great.
I wonder what that is.
Yeah. No, I don't want to. That's it. I'm done. So you got to, just let me know if you really want the prize like right now, or if you rather just wait and I'll mail them out like the first week of January to you guys. Doesn't matter to me.
Jim Pop says wait.
Okay, so Gem Pop said, wait, Baby Ice, let me know. And don't be shy, because I know I won't forget. I'll put it on my calendar, on my phone. But
I'll remind her because she's starting to.
You ain't going to remind me of nothing. Yeah.
She's starting to get retirement brain a little bit.
Now is when my brain is the sharpest. I ain't dealing with none of that stress I was dealing with.
Yes, everyone hit that thumbs up, please.
Just give us a like.
Please, and thank you.
Sub to this guy. Sub to the dorks. We'll put everything. He will link everything. All our YouTube's down.
Dorks already in the details. You weren't because I figured you wouldn't look down there to see if you were, but they are.
Thank you.
Yo, you're gonna hit me with your ball.
Hey.
That's what
she said.
Really? That's not good.
So, question, Christian and Michael.
Answer.
Holidays a little different this year. Everything's going on with COVID, of course. What, if any, plans you have for next Friday for Christmas Day?
What are the plans?
Well, for Christmas Eve,
Collecting those calories.
we normally celebrate Christmas on Christmas Eve, so unfortunately, not this year because of COVID and everything. But we're also gonna have my sister and her family come over and his brother. So we're actually gonna celebrate Christmas on Christmas Day. But it's more just to get together and just like hang out, eat dinner. I'm cooking, so let's see how that goes.
Oh my God, Christian.
What
What's
do
on the
you
menu? What's on the
Michael,
menu?
yeah, what do you cook, Michael? What's like
Calories.
traditional for you? Well, obviously.
Well,
I know that's right.
I'm cooking mashed potatoes with cheese, chimes, and bacon all over on top. Then I'm also doing the pork, the roasted pork with tostones, some white rice, some black beans, and I think that's about it. Oh, I'm probably gonna make a dessert, but I'm not so quite sure yet what it is.
And I'll be putting the potatoes to boil and turning on the oven.
So you're gonna make
Now, I
tostones?
don't know what tostones is, but that sounded delicious.
Plantains.
So whatever you cooking, I'm
that
coming
is
over.
like
Send me a plate.
amazing. You put garlic on it, mojito. Oh my!
Yeah, that's the
Great.
fried plantains that they're like circular shape.
The green
Oh,
ones, but they're green. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not the sweet ones.
okay.
You don't do yuca?
No,
No.
I don't like yuca
I
unless
love
it's
yuca.
fried. Oh, you could do that. You could do the fried yuca. I don't like the other one because sometimes depending on where or who makes it, sometimes it might be drenched in lime and the seasoning whatever, but the inside is so dry.
They're
So
hard,
it has to be cut in half and very soaked in there.
It has to be done well.
Yeah, so I'm very picky on it, and I can't eat too much of it. The only one that I really do like is the fried yuca with lime and crushed pepper all over it. Oh my god!
So when you make soup, do you put yuca in it in your soup?
Who, me?
yeah.
Do I look like I cook? I couldn't make a cookie. You think I make soup?
Well,
I'm
if you don't
Fascinated. I have had.
That chili, wait.
That's
That
what
chili
I've had
look
partners
awesome,
for all
though.
my life, so they can cook.
Okay.
Now-
But no, that chili that you made, Claire, I was like, whoa.
The chili,
Putting all the
that's
stuff in
about
there.
the only thing that I do. Well, I know how to make pasta and stuff, and the chili and stuff, but sopa.
Now you know how to make something.
All right. So if anybody puts yuca into their soup, take it out the next day out of the soup and fry it.
yes,
Oh, I've had that.
Oh my god.
because it's
that.
been seasoned.
Pistola,
It's
yes.
so
So
good.
good.
So
Hold
you
on, y'all
make-
giving out too
you
much
make,
now. Y'all
you
wait,
make
wait.
pernil, right?
Yes, pernil. That's what the roast pork. I
And
do that.
do you guys eat like pasteles and stuff like that? That kind of stuff?
No, I mean,
No?
what kind of pastel are you talking about? From which country?
I don't know, like the regular Puerto Rican, Dominican, Cuban.
No.
Well, no, Cubans don't eat pasteles. It's mostly Puerto Ricans that eat the
Yeah, but his dad makes it. I don't know why, but
I'm
his
getting
dad.
hungry now.
Yeah, his dad makes it. I don't
Oh,
I
know.
yeah?
know, right? I'm ready to collect some
His dad's
calories.
Cuban, so I don't understand where he got. Why does he do that?
Do what?
Pasteles, like the tamale. Well, it's more like pastel.
Tamales are Cuban because my
Yes,
mother
but it's not.
No,
It's
but
not
my dad
tamale.
makes the Colombian one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They're like very stuffed with a whole bunch of meat and a whole
Carrots
bunch of veggies,
and
carrots,
stuff,
all
yeah,
that
it's-
stuff.
They're made out of corn, right?
no,
No.
it's different. I don't think it's made of. It's very different.
It's made out of corn, but it's very like watered down, so it's soft. It's soft.
I don't
there.
remember that.
And it's like this.
Y'all so lost me in this whole conversation.
Is anybody else hungry? And of
But you
course,
know, my
the
daddy
rice-
was Dominican though.
the black
True.
beans are traditional
Ooh.
Cuban.
Yeah,
I can't make black beans.
I make it from a can.
I was just about to say that I could make some black beans out of a can.
Some salt. Some
Yeah,
pepper.
Some yellow
I
rice going, and I'm good to go.
So yeah, I would make them out of a can too. I mean, my mother used to let them sit overnight in water, and they make them from scratch. It's craziness.
that's what I cook.
That's what you cook for Thanksgiving.
So
Oh, that
my
looks so good.
Ooh,
Especially the asparagus. I love it. Oh my god, that looks fucking amazing.
thanks. Ooh, yes, Lord. I just gained 5 pounds looking at the picture.
I think I'm about to hit that chili and make myself a sloppy Joe.
Do it. I support it. Calories. Collecting calories.
Yes. I'm a completionist on that set.
Hey, what the hell? It's like it's really weird. I get hungry every night now, like around 1:00 in the morning. Sometimes I'm talking to Sassy on the phone, and I'm like, "Damn, Sassy, I'm hungry." And it's like, really, like to have something to eat at that time. It's like my clock is totally.
See,
screwed.
that's the dangerous part. See, I'm a night owl, and if I stay up late, you're gonna eat something. I could
oh,
have had dinner, I could have had dessert, but if I get up, it's 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, and you're just looking like, what will go great with this YouTube movie or this YouTube video I'm watching? Some popcorn or some Pop-Tarts or I can't tell you. I'll turn my secret.
Pop-Tart.
Something to do with some food.
You like them toasted or untoasted?
Pop-Tarts
What?
Right out the
Toasted.
wrapper.
Me too. I don't like them toasted. I don't like them hot.
I love it toasted. You
I
know what's
didn't
really
like them
good?
in a certain point in my life.
Pop-Tarts toasted with a side of ice cream.
Oh, now you just wait a minute. Hold on.
You know what I like? You know those little pies they sell at Walmart? They're like 50 cents.
Yeah.
Yes.
The blueberry ones, you warm them up and you put a scoop of Haagen-Dazs vanilla ice cream on top of it. Child, you don't even need to smoke.
I'm going to. I don't even need to smoke. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Where does it go? Claire,
It went this way.
You know the munchies. You know.
let me find out. I know what you're doing in your retirement. It's the reason why you can't remember nothing.
No, I of course not. My brain cells, I killed them a long time ago. I killed them in my youth. Are you kidding me?
If there's any kids in the chat, go to bed now. This has got grown folk.
They don't know what we're talking about. How would they know what we're talking about?
Kids nowadays, trust me, they know
Kids
more
know
than you and
things
I.
more than I
together.
do.
Yes,
Facts.
they know a lot. Don't forget, I got 16, 15, and 14.
Oh.
Yeah.
Happy 420. That's right, LJ.
The Funko Brothers, what's going on? Kind of mainstream chat. I still see you, still loving you. Appreciate you. Pop Patrol, Rico, what's going on, brother?
Is that Rico Suave?
That's Rico. Yes.
Rico
Ricardo, my brother from the north, he's up in Canada. That's my Toys R Us.
Either one of
Toys
you
R Us plug.
smoke cigarettes. Do either one of you have any like habits aside from collecting?
You talking about us?
Yeah.
Getting
You guys
personal.
smoke?
Yeah, I don't have to answer that.
No. If they smoke
I drink
cigarettes.
alcohol.
No, but it's not a habit.
Oh, we all know you drink alcohol. I mean, you drink it on we all drink on lives.
I don't drink.
What are you drinking? What do you mean you don't drink?
It's
What was that?
Fireball, but I've been waiting patiently to drink because I don't want to be like on here.
Why
Oh
not?
my God, go
No,
ahead.
In the bunker, baby.
Somebody
Shut-
asked me your drinking channel because of the thing. I'm like, no, that was just a random live that we do once in a while. We're not a drinking channel.
At
Oh,
all.
no, you don't have to, but enjoy that shot. It's holidays. What you talking about?
Fox and I always drink
Salud.
my Saturday Live. Salud.
We know you do. Oh, we know Fox
What
does.
you looking for? Your glass?
Huh? I don't drink. I drink water.
Eso no se lo cree ni su madre.
See? Look at, I don't know what you said. Hold on, and all y'all laugh. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me get my Google so I can translate that. So you're not gonna be talking about me.
Didn't say anything bad.
Taylor Claire in here talking about me.
Yeah, you know what? You're gonna call Kayla and she gonna agree with me and shit.
She don't know. She don't speak nothing. What you just said about me, lady? Oh, somebody gonna tell me.
I said you said you don't drink, and I said not even your mother believes that.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
Yes, you don't.
Yeah, of course not.
Look here now.
Eric says they tricked me and thought I was playing a game. The next thing I know, I was drinking after every spin. Because I don't know if you guys seen it. The live that we had with shots. Clark, you were there. It was basically us having to do like, what was it? Oh, I forgot how it went. We asked questions, and then
Wait a minute.
we would have to. I forgot what it was. Oh my god, I forgot how the game went. We just did something like asking.
That's because it was a total blur to you.
I didn't drink that much.
It was
So
alcohol.
it was last month. So we asked something about the price of a pop. We asked them what the price of the pop
Send
was.
the card around and then you'd ask. The
Yeah,
person.
whoever was closest can either choose to pick someone to take the shot, or they can be immune from the wheel. So the wheel will spin, and whoever it lands on, they have to take the shot. But if the person chooses to pick it and they guess the year wrong where it came out of, then they're part of the wheel of potential people to take the shot. So Eric got a lot of the times that the wheel landed on his name and he had to take shots. And let's just say, I think that Eric had a big blur. A big blur.
I'm surprised he remembers he was on the live.
Yeah, me too.
Clara, Cheryl Denard Mayo said, did she just talk about your mama? The people in the chat think you just talked about my mama.
I didn't talk about your mama. I got the McDorks there to prove it.
Well, Cheryl Denard Mayo, that is my mama. So she asked you what you talking about.
Really?
She talk mamas. She was talking about you.
Did you just talk about your mom?
Right. That is my mama.
Night, Sarah.
Night.
No,
Take
mama, she didn't talk
Tylenol.
about you. She was just
No,
She
I
was
made
saying-
a statement. Not, I wasn't talking about you.
no, she knows she wasn't. My mama thinks she thinks she's funny, but she's not. She swears she's so funny. Hey, mama. Hey, how you doing?
Who's your mama?
She right there. She just talked to you. She's talking to you in the chat.
We have a what's her name? I mean, I this thing
I
is
just told you, Denara Mayo. She don't have no Funko name. She got her real name on. Mama, we gotta talk about it. You can't have your government name on here so everybody know who you are.
Cheryl. The
Yes.
now-
Yeah.
Did she just talk about your mama?
Yes, she did. No, she didn't.
I didn't. He said he didn't drink, and
I'm
I said
surprised
in
she's still
Spanish
awake.
that not even you would believe that he doesn't drink.
And she doesn't, because she know I. But that was, my old backslide days, long time ago.
You'll be here getting me in trouble. It's all right, dude. I know where you live.
I know you know where I live. Shh, don't tell nobody.
So let me ask you guys, what is your biggest, or not most biggest, but like your most precious pop that you had that you got this month? That you must have to. How about you, Clara?
This month in December?
Yes, this month. Because a lot of pops have been coming out, but I feel like December has been
A
very
lot.
Yeah, it's a lot, but it's been targeted to certain fandoms, I feel like.
Yeah.
That one,
Well, it's a tie between these two right here.
Did you just get the? Oh my goodness.
I just love that.
Oh,
It's beautiful.
that statue though. That Freddie.
Go
Yeah.
ahead and show them what
All
we
right,
got.
this is
Anthony.
ours.
This is
Ready?
ours for sure.
That's a tie.
Oh yes. I got mine on the way.
You guys-
All
you
thanks to
Now, did y'all go to the Disney
Now,
store?
wait. This is a
on the
funny
drop-
story.
drop day?
Wait. He got that pop on the way. You know why? Because that night that I was up at 3:00 in the morning,
Oh,
it dropped, and
You called me?
I text him and I said it dropped because he was.
so that
Yeah.
happened with us. We were on. Well, actually, I was on Two Boys and Their Pops live. Michael was sleeping.
I was on my 15th dream.
And I woke up Michael, I'm like, because he has the account under his phone, and I keep forgetting to sign in under mine with the whole autofill and everything. So
Right.
I woke him up. I'm like, it's online. It's online.
And I was like,
And it took like
What?
20 to 30 minutes for
Like,
it.
he was-
Yeah, he was like this.
I ended up buying 2 and a sweater.
The sweater was not even for anything. I don't know why. He bought the sweater.
He was asleep.
Because
He woke up out of sleep.
the sweater was on sale and I added it to the cart just in case I wanted to make a purchase. It was
Oh,
Yeah, but we got it for someone else as well. The other pop. The other one's going to go to Juliana.
yeah, we
I
also
didn't
had
even know
the
you could order 2. I would have ordered 2.
Yeah, I ordered 2. It was actually one for another friend that lives in the UK, but she said she got other connections from other people. So we needed to find it at a home, and Juliana was the first one to claim it.
Nice.
Where
Yeah,
is she? I haven't seen Geeky Mama Bear today
at her house.
In la casa.
in la casa. You know, pero
she
está
ain't paying
mirando.
us no. She don't love us no more. What you did to her?
What
You
I
did
did?
something. You might talk about her mama too.
You don't pay no attention.
Oh,
I mean, lately, I think she's been busy with everything that's going on with Christmas, and not only that, the kids. So
Yeah, it's understandable.
yeah, I think everyone's like with this whole craziness has been going on, and I feel like we sometimes forget how different it is from the previous years because
I know, right?
we're so now used to how the COVID ways. Like it's so stupid to say because we still go out, but we don't have that same capability of how it used to be of doing whatever we want and go wherever we want and do whatever we want. We can't have people come over because we don't want it to be like that was the biggest thing for Christmas. Like how many families or who was going to come to our house for Christmas? Because literally, I said I was going to invite my mom, my brother, my sister, her family, his family.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's too many people. Like that increases the chances we can't have that many people in the house.
Turns out
Right.
my family has COVID down in Miami, so they
There you go. See what I
they
mean?
can't come up here.
That's the bad part about it, man. Just because even though it's family, you don't know how they're conducting themselves
Exactly.
Yeah.
in their day to day. Are they? Because I mean, I look at some on my Facebook. I see some of my family still at the strip club. Oh Lord, I ain't say that. Anyway, still out at the club.
What, a strip
Doing
club?
thing. Hush, Claire. I'll tell you later.
Oh, now you hear.
Not you right. Thank you, Michael.
I mean, I was listening, and there's certain, there's key words. You know what I'm saying? Strip club, yeah. What?
No, but seriously, so you don't know how everybody's conducting themselves. So to have everybody over, it could be somebody who's not really protecting themselves like they need to be.
Yeah.
A lot of people are asymptomatic and don't even know they have it. So
a friend of mine has been terrified that, she has her 80-year-old mother living with her, and she's been terrified of COVID, right? So she picked up her mother and went to her sister's house, I think before Thanksgiving or on Thanksgiving, and they were making pateles and stuff, a whole family, blah, blah, blah. Long story short, the sister and whatnot, they all got COVID. She got COVID. Her mother has COVID. And it's like, okay, so you've been protecting yourself and your mom for all these months, and now you have COVID.
That's
so you can only speak for yourself, but you cannot speak for anyone else, because they might not be washing their hands as often. They might not be wearing that mask as religiously. They might not be handling the mask appropriately to put it on. And when you go outside, to come back and take it off. I see people all the time, I don't have a mask, doing this to the mask. In front, they're touching it.
Right.
And they don't wash their hands. This is what's the filter. That's what's picking everything up. Don't touch the front of the mask. Handle it through the... And that's what you do. Wash your hands. Use, hand sanitizer. Carry it around with you. But people don't take care of themselves like that.
Yeah.
Okay. My rant's over.
No, but it's true. So everybody just continue to be. We say it all the time. But
so,
just like
Mama J said that Juliana was here earlier. By the way, I didn't see her, but
okay.
Thank you, Mama J. I mean, we know we were just teasing. Juliana, we know you got a family. We know you got everything going on.
I wasn't teasing.
Nobody.
I genuinely missed her on the chat. I miss when she doesn't come in and go, Clara.
So, like, you guys were talking about before about the strip club. I will make a confession. I never been to it.
I
never been to.
Well, look here. Now, wait. You only just a short couple of steps away from me now. You can make that. I'm getting married. I'm getting married in January. I'm gonna have a bachelor party.
Oh, nice.
Or maybe I was gonna have one. I don't know. Now. Is my mama still in the chat? Mama, I'm going to Bible study.
You could go ahead and subscribe to me, Mama Cheryl, and we could talk. We could chat.
Yeah, you know what? You're not gonna get no embarrassing stories. So don't even think.
I don't want embarrassing stories. I want to talk.
I already told you my most embarrassing story. I hiding under the bed because I was scared of the winged monkey from the Wizard of Oz. I already told you that. So she don't got no more stories. Here you go. And I'll tell you, growing up, that was terrifying. Now I look at the movie and laugh because the graphics was terrible.
Yeah, that was kind of bad. I hope they make it again, but I don't. I would love it for it to be very strategically, like, really made, because the second part was it The Return of Oz, what they made with Mila Kunis, and I forgot who else was in the movie. It wasn't bad, but I feel like the turnout wasn't as great as expected. So if they were to remake it, I hope that they focus more on the story than so much on the CGI and everything else. Of course, put that in, because back then the background was painted. It wasn't CGI.
But it was, honestly, it was pretty amazing though.
Yeah,
the way that they did it for the time that
time frame.
And it's been a movie of the ages, and there's certain things you do see, little strings and whatnot, but
but that was back then. Like, you compare it to these days,
amazing.
And that's why I feel like, not because of our age, I would not say, because a lot of people, when you get older, you say, oh, there's no movies like how it was made when I was a kid, or music. And I know that most of the times, because that is nostalgic for us, we grew up with this, so we're more attached to it. But honestly, if you were to see movies from, I think, any age, if you were to look at certain movies in the past, they're classics for a reason. And it was because they were focused more on making a story than making a movie.
Right.
True.
And movies these days is just to make a movie. Not all of it's really out to make money. Yeah, it's to make a movie, just to have it out there. Back then, it was storytelling. It was actually thought out. It was not that much resources that was being put into it. It was more of mind that was put into what to create the movie to be such a big, fantastic story. These days is what can it make it look great? What can it make it look more spectacular, CGI, and more gruesome, and more whatever. Like, they just put more and more and more, and then it's like when you add a lot of ingredients into a food, you're oversaturating it with so much ingredients. It's not getting the actual flavor.
So now you can't taste the different flavors
Exactly.
when you overdo it. Yeah, that's a great way of putting it. Now, question: since we're talking about that, did you guys ever watch The Wiz?
Yes, I didn't see the whole thing. I did see when I was younger. If it was on, was it WB or something? But I seen parts of it. I did see as well the musical, like they.
Okay. You only did, I think, it live on TV.
No, it was on TV, but there was something on in my local community and when I used to live in Ocala.
Okay. Oh, you used to live in Ocala? Okay.
Yeah. I lived there for 6 years.
Nice. There's only in Ocala, there's a bunch of horse farms.
I have to agree that I want to move to Ocala then.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
Thank you.
No.
Florida's so much beautiful, and I don't have nothing against Ocala, but it's just other places you can move other than Ocala.
I don't want beauty. I want nature, peace, and quiet. And I love animals, and I don't mind being surrounded by horses.
The thing with Ocala is, how do I explain it? It's not that it's not so country, but it's not so country. Like, it's so weird because there's a lot of land and there are animals, but it's not like as you would think about it, like if certain parts of Canada.
But they are developing Ocala very much now, aren't they? Because my friend lives in Ocala, and she said that they are really developing it now.
Oh, now probably, because back when I lived there, the reason why we went there because it was supposed to be started developing real quick, and then when we got there, that's when the market started crashing, and a lot of people, literally, there was houses in every corner that were being made and had to stop because it ran out. So that went down, and then that's why we left there after 6 years. It was not great. So possibly that it's being developed again, but it did change a lot because I used to live there when I was about 10 years old. And then I went back when I was around 15. So for 5 years, it did develop really quickly. There was a lot more than before. They created.
You were very young, and even now, maybe if you were to move to a place like Ocala, you probably wouldn't like it because it probably doesn't cater so much to the type of lifestyle that you want to live. You want to be more centralized, more. But when you're older and you're retired, you crave that peacefulness. You crave that. They don't disappoint. You crave that kind of quiet and stuff. And I live in an area that I cannot sleep at night sometimes. In the summer, it's ridiculous. So I crave that quiet. I crave that peace.
Yeah, but trust me, we live here. He's lived there, and he's lived there. I hear what you're saying, Claire, but I'm just saying there's more places like that you're describing.
Yes,
that'll put you a little bit in a better situation.
Orlando's nice.
Than Ocala. I'm just like, remember you said you gave me Ocala as one of your areas, and I was like,
I feel like if you really want to go somewhere, I think North Carolina is a perfect place to go.
Yes.
I've never been, but from hearing his experience and looking up on pictures, because that's something I want to really go to. It has to deal with nature. We got different types of nature. You got the forest, you got the rocks, you got climbing. You also have different types of temperature. There's also weather changing in Florida. It does get cold, but you don't really see the weather changing. So for a person who is more from the north, you'll probably be more used to seeing that. I know that you're not used to that.
I don't want that. I want some. Like I've been watching now that you guys are hot all the time. I mean, cold. You get cold, and I want some place. I even thought of going to Costa Rica for my retirement. Seriously, I've been researching it, and I still am researching it to move to Costa Rica because
that's nice.
It's beautiful out there, and it has almost everything that I am looking for.
Ginger Pop said he used to live in Destin.
Funko Pops?
He lived where?
Because Costa Rica have Funko Pops. Michael wants to know.
I don't know, but imagine transporting 900 and something to over there.
Just come down to Florida.
That's what
you get the heat and some winter in December.
Right.
So our stay is very bipolar when it comes to the weather.
Right.
This is like one that I saw.
Yeah, the one you saw
with Neo. That was one of them.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we saw it together. But that was the live performance that we saw on TV. But I saw one near in my community because in Ocala they have like a small theater that we got in for free because we were from a drama club. So we always got to see certain productions.
I never got to see anything like that.
It was great. I love watching it. I want to do that again.
I saw the Broadway show, The Wiz, and that was amazing.
Oh, I'm sure it was.
That's one thing I want to do with come to New
the-
York is go to Broadway and catch
Oh,
the
that was Wicked. That's the name of it, Wicked.
Wicked.
It was amazing. I mean, I was like in awe of that Broadway show. But again, it was based on The Wizard of Oz with a twist.
Yeah.
I
The
don't know.
Funko brother said, try moving over 1,000 Funko items. Jeez. Yeah,
I
it's
wouldn't even
time.
want to think. I mean, I've thought about even before I moved, selling my collection. I'm like, how the hell are they gonna transfer?
That's how we moved, and let me tell
It
you,
was not easy, very stressful.
most of my time, like packing, was the Funko Pops.
Yeah.
Because we were doing it strategically, putting it in boxes, making sure that bubble wrap was hitting the corners. We're putting about like 30 in a box. Hopefully none of them got damaged. Some did, like some boxes, and that's when we moved here. Like forget this, out of box. I'm not. It stressed me out to worry about them. We had so many boxes, and we were trying to get containers for more protection. But let me tell you, the containers were expensive, $7. We had to use how many boxes? Like 20-something boxes. I was not gonna,
Did you move far? I mean, did you?
Yeah.
three and a half to 4 hours. Yeah.
Oh, so that wasn't like even that much. And you what happened? You used a moving company to move everything, or you
No.
did it yourself?
We're the
Did
moving
it
company.
ourselves.
It was bad. We woke up that day. Was this Monday morning? We put everything inside the truck, and then whatever would fit inside there. We didn't leave till like 3:00 the next day morning, or 2:00, and then we got here like around 5 or 6, and then knocked out for like 2 hours. Woke up because DirecTV was plugging in the satellite, and then that's when we started unpacking everything. That was the worst experience in my
Took
life.
us forever to take those pops out. Forever.
Oh yeah, and then the pops to take them out was crazy. It was very
man.
cool.
So y'all are just completely now 100% out of box, or
No.
Majority
Yeah.
of like the collections that we're staying with, or most likely staying with, and yeah, like we got the Harry Potter right here.
right?
But we're most likely staying with it. Other than that, everything else that we're getting rid of, or God for mystery boxes that we definitely for sure don't want or need to find a new home, we don't take them out of the box. Yeah.
The good thing is that out of box it takes so much less room.
Yes.
Yeah.
I use the boxes to use them as tiers. So I'll put the pops here and I'll put the other pop on top of it and create like steps and stuff. So especially the top part. Yeah. Y'all will see that this weekend.
Because I was watching another YouTuber this past week, and he was saying, and it's absolutely true. He said you could tell what kind of collector somebody is, tell a lot about somebody about how they display their pops or how they display their collectibles. And it's true. I mean, some people that's their personality, collecting out of box. Me, I can't collect out of box. I'm so, I don't know what to call it, but I just have to have everything kind of structured, and
That's how
I'll
we
do the sideways, I'll put everything facing forward.
The word you're looking for is anal.
See, when it comes to inside the box,
It is though, because I'm real. I'm like crazy. I mean, if I see a pop that's a little crooked, I'm like, oh wait a minute, what happened here?
That's how we were. But then what happened was because the amount of space that we have, things were being stacked in front of each other. We couldn't see it. So
Right.
it really didn't make sense to collect things that we can't see. Mm-hmm. And then on top of all of that, when you have them in the box, you don't really get to see all the details around the pop. Then what came on top of that was the expenses that would go into to protect the boxes for making sure that they were intact. So that was making sure that you would have to buy the right one. If there was damage, you had to go back and exchange it, which we still kind of do, because I still want the boxes, at least the majority of the time, not always in mint, but as decent condition as possible, unless it's like this. We got this one in. I don't see myself getting rid of it. Disney. This one did not come in good condition, so I'm most likely not going to make a big deal about it. But then there's the protection to create, get the pop protectors and get them at a good price.
More money.
Yeah, so I was like, you know what? Out of the box.
They're done. Cute out of the box, so might as well.
You can create a story detail. You can do with them. Yeah, it's whatever.
Take pictures and stuff like that.
I'm sorry, but I had to, because I was watching Claire's video the other day, and she did a review on those hard stacks. And Claire, you said something in the video, I just had to start laughing. You were like, if you don't have enough money for the hard stacks, and you were talking about like somebody buying like a $200 pop. I'm like, if you bought a $200 pop, you better have money for a hard stack.
No, but no. That's
I don't
not
recommend hard stacks.
what I meant on the video was that, I mean, there are a lot of people that have that have pops that are important to them. They're grails, even though they're only like $30, $40, $50.
Right.
They're grails to
Personal
them.
girls.
So this company, they sell you. I bought 20 hard stacks for $59.99. Now they're $99.99 for 20. So that's like $5 a hard stack.
Yeah.
And they're good. They're closed on the bottom. They're not like the Funko ones. And they're really sturdy. I mean, they're really good. So if somebody can't afford to buy a big amount, but they have pops that are in soft protectors, that's what I meant. They can go with this company, and you can put your would I put a grail? No, I would still buy pop armor for a grail.
Yeah.
But the ones that are between like $50 to $250 or maybe $200, I would put in these stacks. And it's not that there's nothing wrong with them. You can put a grail in there because they're pretty thick.
The other thing I have issues with hard stocks is the fact that once they fall to the floor, what is the damage they may cause to the pop itself? Because I've seen like videos of things like falling, and when it cracks, the sharp edges, it's
But I think it would have to fall like really hard for the crack it. You know what? I'm gonna do
Maybe
a
not. Fall on the right surface.
I am going to do a test.
I like them if you're stacking them like at a low, height, or putting them in somewhere that potentially if it got a little bit knocked over, they wouldn't break so much. But if you're like putting them high shelves and everything, I wouldn't trust it. That's my personal.
Yeah. I'm gonna see, because I like it's soft protected too. They can crack, and I mean I know Ross put an anime pop inside a loot lock, and he threw it, and that thing like splintered all over the place. I mean, it just went like it broke.
Yeah,
and
I think the idea behind it is a good idea. I just feel like the acrylic. I know that with those types of acrylics, they can go more invested to make it stronger, probably like not so easy to break, but that would then come in return that it would be more expensive.
Yeah.
So I think it's good. But if you can fit a soft protector in a hard, probably. I mean, that's just going crazy. But
yeah, that's like double. And that's why I sometimes rather buy the softer protectors. Like I like the ones from GameStop. People don't like them. I like them because if they do fall or something, they don't crack, they don't break because they're already soft. But they protect the corners of the pop from being damaged.
Yeah, because it absorbs in a way. It kind of balances it out the impact when it comes to hard cover. It's like the moment where it hits it, it's not gonna bend. It's just gonna crack. That's what I like.
Absolutely.
But yeah, what was I gonna say right now? I forgot. But yeah, what Kaylin just posted, she says that she keeps them up, but save the boxes. Always save the boxes. And that's another thing. I feel like if there's something that you're like gonna be die hardcore fan of that particular line, do what you want with the boxes. But other than that, if there's a lot of lines that you're collecting or you see yourself that you're a fan of, but you're not a head over heels fan of, always remain with the boxes. Worst comes to worst, if you don't like the display, because I keep them now, as of now, using them as tiers. So I put them stacked like this, and I put one behind it, another box underneath it, and I keep them all displayed like that. But people don't like to see the boxes. I'd say probably put them in boxes. And if you have space for it in the closet or in your garage or wherever, the attic, keep them there, because if you don't want them, it's going to be harder to resell them or swap it or whatever it is without a box. Not everybody's an out-of-box collector.
I see people that fold. I mean, they fold the box in a way that, wow.
You can take out the acrylic and then fold it. And that's another way as well that you can damage, fix creases. If you were to take everything out, fold the box, and put a shirt over it and iron it, you can certain times fix creases that you see like on the side. But you just have to be careful with the window because you don't want to melt that.
Another thing too is as crazy as I have a couple of my spots locally that are, buy collections and they resell them. But one of the biggest things that irks me is when I see them and they just have the pops in little plastic bags because they bought it from somebody who didn't keep the box, and just like I'll see some great pops and it's like it's in a plastic Ziploc bag just trying to sell it. So that's another thing. Like you might always think, okay, I'm gonna keep this pop, I'm never gonna sell it, but things happen and people end up selling it. So like you're saying, if you have a chance, you can keep the box, just keep the box.
But if it's a real grail that's in a plastic bag and it's in good condition, there are Facebook groups and
That'll sell boxes.
party and stuff that'll sell you a box of an out of box collector that has that box and he's willing to get rid of it.
Yeah,
You're
I
right.
feel like what's well with Funko Pops, it's more of a lenient with the whole out of box. Because I know other things such as like action figures or any kind of like Hot Wheel toys, you can't really take them out of the box and resell it or whatever, or people will be more fixated on it because the packages, once you open it, is destroyed. When it comes to Funko Pops, you can't open it and close it, and there's no real issue with it. That's the only reason why I like the Funko Pop boxes. The only issue that I have with the brand itself that comes with their packaging is that if you look on their online site, wherever they have the disclaimer, they really clarify that the Pops are meant to be taken out and they're not supposed to be in boxes. But if that was the case, why are there stickers, like exclusive stickers or Comic-Con stickers on it that is high priority or high importance for them? Because they market themselves like that. Why are their boxes so very detailed? And why are they out there to make it look like it's a collection company instead of for toys? Because they're not marketing themselves as a toy company. They market themselves as a collection. So
Right.
I think it's funny how they kind of like contradict themselves when they said that if your box are destroyed, remember that they're meant to be out of the box. Their toys or whatever, have fun with it.
Yeah, they're covering their butts.
Yeah.
That's what they're doing.
Which I understand. Imagine everybody always wants to replace their boxes, but I don't think that they should say that.
No, you're right. I don't believe that, and they don't believe it either. It's just like the sodas. I just made a review. A lot of people are putting saran wrap around the sodas and selling them as new when they were already open and they see the pug, whether it's a chase or not. Chases are getting harder, especially even the smaller retails that sell the boxes. I don't trust them. They know exactly where in the box the chase is. So to me, it's like you really should put the pug inside the bag. You shouldn't have it outside. It's double bagged anyway, so it's not
Yeah.
gonna
Yeah.
scratch it or anything.
I heard you say that in your video. I thought that was a great point.
Yeah.
Start putting them in the bags, and that way, if you get a bag, if you get the pop and it's open,
They can't see whether it's the chase or not unless they open the bag. And once the bag is open, that's it. It's done.
and sell it as new.
That comes also in hand when the GameStop boxes, when they do the whole mystery ones, they have letterings like on top of the ceramic wrap to see which is which. Like there's A, B, C, E, and so on and so forth. So when people try to go in there, they try to say, I want that one, I want this one, because they know those are the ones that they're missing. But on top of all of that, I've heard stories reported that people would open it. So if you ever buy from a GameStop that the plastic is not on it, they most likely already opened it to see what's inside. Which I'm guessing that's why this year they are selling it as a bundle so that you can get every single chance as possible. So nobody's opening them. There's no reselling or so on and so forth. But a lot of frustrations I think happened with that because a lot was left over after Black Friday.
A lot.
You just go, Victor rolled
cold.
Somebody got cold.
Yes.
That's because you didn't make coffee.
Oh, we drank.
I made colada. Yeah,
Cool.
I can't without coffee. That's the secret. That's
Victor-
the McDorkspop secret.
Victor literally wrote, Michael, come back. Thanks.
Oh, how funny. I'm here. Party's here.
How do you guys feel about the builder pops, like the ones you can kind of the builder Freddy's, but
I like it, but I wish they would do it online, not just in the store. Like, if you can build your sneaker, I mean, you can build your own Funko Pop, I believe. Like, yeah. And especially the fact that they have this more of exclusive to certain, areas is it kind of sucks because we don't live in, near
the West Coast.
Yeah. So it sucks that they're giving the opportunity only to them. I mean, awesome for them. Everybody who lives nearby or who can go travel there, but especially during COVID times, I'm not gonna be like, oh, I want to go over there. Nope.
Speaking of which, though, when it stops getting crazy, have you guys ever visited Funko in Hollywood or HQ?
No, I want to. Most likely, I would like to do that in the next 2 years. But as soon as everything comes out, even during this whole pandemic, I probably will travel. Hopefully next year, because I know the tickets are a lot cheaper. Just gotta take the precautions, of course. But I'd rather have things planned out instead of me just going over there just for headquarters. I want to actually have things that
Making
are
a real trip.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah,
hard.
I want to go so bad. And one thing I haven't. Have you guys ever been to any cons?
No. We went to a convention that was called Super Florida or something like that, so or SuperCon Florida.
SuperCon, something like that.
Yeah, but it was like a local thing. It wasn't like the
Hey.
whole Comic Cons that has been happening.
Was that the one that kind of like a flea market?
No, that was in Miami.
Convention.
It was by South Beach. Forgot.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw one. I was like,
It wasn't bad, but
it was free, so that's
yeah. We went free because it was my brother was working there doing the lights and stuff, so he scored extra tickets, so we went.
nice. Yeah, that's two things I definitely want to do. I want to go out to Hollywood, and I definitely want to go to some cons because now that I'm big into the community, like that's something I'm like, yeah, that's going to be nice. You know, all these drops that they're doing online, virtual. I want to be in those lines waiting. It's just like you said, that's the experience and meeting people and getting them to sign things and all that good stuff. So, speaking of which, you guys have any sign? I know we just finished talking. Most of your stuff is out of box, but have you gotten any sign pops or any collectibles?
No.
We don't have like want to get anything signed unless we meet the person. It's nothing against anybody. Everybody collects their own way. I just don't personally understand what goes behind the of collecting signed merchandise if you didn't experience it yourself. I know the value goes up, and I get the whole value point of view, but a lot of people just want to have it. But I feel like if I had something signed by somebody, it's because I was there when they signed it, so it's more of a memory, like a memorabilia, than having it just because this person signed it. Yeah. And that's with anything, pops or anything like that. But to each their own. Everybody who collects like with signed pops, I mean, that's good for them. Like, I don't diss anybody on that.
No, I've been looking at it more and more with like Zobi and trying to see there's certain people that I would want to sign. But I'm kind of like you too. It'd be one thing to like shake that person's hand and be there in person and take a picture with them, and it's all about that memory. But just kind of just getting it because it's already done, and maybe not.
I don't tend to I mean, to each his own and stuff like that, but I tend not to idolize other human beings that way.
Yeah.
I don't like, to me, they sign one of my pops, you're damaging my pop. And I have a problem with that. Now,
not a protector.
If they sign the hard stack or something, you know, that's different, but not the pop, not the window of my pop. No. I'm not into that. I've never been into autographs, and I've worked in places where I met Donald Trump, I met Whitney Houston, I met John Denver. I mean, I've met so many, and I have never ever asked anyone for an autograph ever.
Yeah, that's one thing. I had my years where I played football, and I kind of was, people would always ask for autographs and whatnot, but now it's like I could never bring myself to walking up to somebody because I know what it's like when people invade that private space. It's like, hey man, I'm just at the mall wanting to buy some new Jordans. Can I get your autograph? So I just never was that, you know, to get so starstruck by somebody like, hey, can I have your autograph? I'm just thinking it's neat. Like if you meet somebody, it's like, hey man, how you doing? Nice to meet you. Watch you all the time, or watch your games on TV. And
I'd
keep
rather
it
have
moving.
a picture than a signed pop. I mean, what the signed pop? And how do they calculate the worth of that pop at one point or another? What is that person's signature worth?
Right.
You know, and then you have to make sure that it's accredited, because if not, it's worthless. So
that's true. It is true. I mean, some people like I've met people, not that many people. I've met people like come to old stores, but I just don't see the fascination of signs.
We met Selena Gomez.
Yeah, we met her. We took a picture with her.
Right. It's pretty short.
No, she's not short.
Oh really?
She's taller than me.
Well, she's short to him because he's like 6'7".
Oh, yeah. Then everyone is.
Everybody's short to me. Yeah.
Everybody. I told him the day I meet him, I'm not hugging him. I'm 5'4".
Yeah, your head will be on my stomach.
Yeah.
Hey, Mitch.
Hola, Mitch.
Mitch, what's going on, brother? Good to see you. There's a new name. I saw him. I just did not want to butcher his name. I'm sorry. That's why I put him up on the screen. But hey, how you doing? Look, I'm not even going to try to say it.
I'm trying to find the picture when we met her.
I feel like you're getting close.
Yeah, definitely. when you see those kind of posts.
Yeah.
Almost there.
So, Miss Claire, what have you gotten out of the Funko drops during December? What have you gotten that's either in already or that you're waiting to come in? Oh, wow.
Oh, look how cute.
Nice.
We were more slim back then. What happened to us?
Taco Bell, McDonald's, KFC.
Wendy's.
Hello.
I got the Captain Crunch sodas.
Captain Crunch soda.
I got
Now-
Stan Lee.
Not to mean to cut you off, but a quick question. So it was a big controversy with those because some of Glam Shots, was it a 400 piece or a 300 piece?
Neither. It was either a 3,000 piece or a 4,000 piece.
For the Captain Crunch?
Yeah, you said 300.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's you're right. I meant 3,000 or 4,000.
Hey,
You know what I meant. You in timeout.
It ended up being 4,000.
Okay.
Yeah, Funko said it was 4,000. So
Did you get yours in yet, or you just got them ordered?
no, of course shipping is bizarre, so it's still lost somewhere. You know, I don't think it's even. I think the order is in. I just got Snoopy and Roodles in, and what else did I get? I just opened that like the day before yesterday, but I'm still missing the sodas.
Now, Christian and Michael, I'll ask you this because I'm getting bad about it. And I told myself I never would. How bad is it with you guys as far as, as a YouTuber and having content and ordering things in? Like right now, I got so many boxes I need to open, and I want to open them, but I'm like, I gotta do videos. I haven't done my videos like that, so.
So with us, we used to do like almost everything that we were purchasing or ordering or whatever coming in, we would always do a video for it. But it became to the point, especially when we moved, that everything was just so much of a hassle that we just have, like even right now, there's things that are being stacked up. So starting hopefully, but like I said, next year is going to be a different year. We strategically are trying to figure out what is a plan to have everything in order to make sure that everything that we consider content, content, how you call it, content
Worthy,
content worthy. So if it's there for too long and I just don't have time to make a video for it because there's other things that are coming in, I'm just gonna go ahead and make something small on Instagram, probably. Right. Instagram Live, do like a whole bunch of unboxing of different things, or even YouTube. The reason why I say Instagram, I feel like with Instagram, you have more of a chance to get more views in YouTube. With lives, you only get about 30 something at a time coming in and out, and then not everybody all the time watches the playback. But with Instagram, if you make them short and you're on there, you can always make it, viewable. And you do creative ways, like certain little reels and certain things of you looking at it or whatever it is. You don't always have to do a whole intro, outro, explaining it. You can just show it. So that's something that we're going to try to focus on. But we also want to make sure that what we're trying to show is something that we want to go thorough into details, because there's just too many things that we're buying, especially the collections that we have. It's not just Funko. There are so many things, but it does pile up. It does get there. And there's a whole bunch of Mickeys. So if anybody knows, we order these Mickeys from Amazon. There are these plushes that come out once a month, and they had about 3 exclusive ones that came out recently as well. We bought them, we have them, and we were normally doing a review on them every month, but since we moved here, we haven't done one. I took them out of the box and they're there, and maybe I'll do an Instagram review on it, or maybe I'll do a whole thing later on, but I could not wait anymore. It's there, it's out displayed.
Gotcha.
Yeah. It gets hard. It gets I sometimes get impatient. Like I have all these boxes, like I don't know if you can see them, they're all behind me, and I have like maybe 15 boxes, and I'm dying to open them. I mean, there's some that have been there for a while, and but I want to make I do want to make content for my channel, and yeah. I got carried away making lives, and I like the lives, but then I kind of like forgot about making videos, and I was like, you know what, I got to start making videos again. And that's what I've been doing. Like this week, I've been concentrating and dropping videos. And I'm going to be dropping a lot more videos. I mean, I think I'm going to drop one daily for a bit until I get all these boxes out of my way.
That's good though. I mean, whatever content goes as well with the way that you make your content, because there's some people who do better with doing lives versus doing videos, and then vice versa. And then there's others that do both great. I know that I love doing videos, and I think the videos are awesome. But just at my headspace at this moment of getting everything in order, and there's a lot of things that are going on behind the scenes. Everybody knows there's always things going on in your own life. What works better for me right now is focusing on just making more lives and doing Instagram. And then dropping some videos. Like we went throughout the whole entire month of November not doing any videos. So that's very awesome for you, Clara, to go through that, because especially when you do videos with collections that you're getting in, it's always exciting. It's like Christmas boxing every single time.
Every time.
Especially if you have a lot of them, you forget what you ordered or what was sent to you.
So it becomes a mystery box in the sense, like, wait a minute, what is it? Oh man, I gotta order that.
That's my best friend that just popped into the video, Judy Tenio. That's my buddy. That's my best friend in the whole world. Love you, girl. Thank you for coming in.
Hey, Judy, nice to see you. Thank you for joining us. How do you put up with that one? So, Michael,
probably how you are.
Y'all gonna get me in trouble, man. She gonna cuss me out later, but that's all right. I love her.
Judy, I need help here with this guy.
Which, by the way, Clara, you did an awesome job on the cookies. I don't know what you were talking about.
She really did. She did good.
Oh my God.
Better than I would have done.
I saw the cookies from last week. The pictures you put, I said, "Oh my God, Shane."
I got better last.
A lot better. I mean, a lot better.
Compared to, I started watching YouTube videos. I'm like, what's the trick that I can come up with? And I saw like different designs you can do and stuff like that. So hopefully next week will be better.
I don't even want to see next week because it's gonna be like, woo.
It's gonna be a short. I have to put the thumbnail today, if not tomorrow morning. But it's gonna be Reckless Pops, Tiffany, and Funko Pop Live. Maybe one more person, but if not, that's fine. It's a small group this time. It's gonna be cool. You're gonna go?
What? I'll let you know. My trigger finger is.
You know, we have 2 more. We got this Monday and the following Monday. So
you're not gonna shoot anybody. You're gonna make a cookie.
Yeah.
Hush your mouth. You already talked about my mama lady.
I'm gonna watch this on replay, and I'm gonna see how many times he shut me up on this show. You see, this is co-host abuse.
It's impossible to shut you up. What do you mean?
Oh my God!
I did not know that we were Cuban.
Huh?
I did not know that we were Cuban.
You did not know that?
No, you didn't know that we were Cuban.
No, I didn't. I know you were, Hispanic, but I didn't know you were, I didn't know you guys.
Talked about it, yeah.
Sí, señora, we're Cubanos.
She might have known. She probably forgot.
No, I didn't know at all that they were, that
so I'm Cuban Mexican, but he's Cuban Colombian.
I'm a mutt.
I mean, they're like half.
So harsh.
Yeah, but we come from more of a Cuban area because he was raised in Hialeah, and that's more.
And that's
Cuban. And then my whole family that I was growing up with was Cuban, so.
La calle
Calle Ocho was one.
Cortadito y a comer sándwich cubano.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm.
What she said.
Have you guys been to Key West?
Yes.
Yeah. Love it there.
Yeah, you have. There's pictures of you.
Oh, there's pictures.
Together with my mom.
That must have been a dangerous time if you can't remember.
I absolutely love Key West. I've gone to Key West about 15 times.
I never got to do as an adult. Like I always wanted to go around and venture out, but I went with family and we've gone trips over there.
Oh no, I went by my family. No, I used to go to this motel called Atlantic Shores, and they had like a deck in the back, and the water was right there. Child.
I've lived in Florida my whole life and never been to Key West.
Let me hush.
No, I grew up in West New York, New Jersey, and not once my mom ever bothered taking me to the Statue of Liberty. I don't understand that.
Wow.
Where in Jersey?
West New York.
Oh my God, you were from in West New York? Really?
Yeah, I was by Newark and all stuff like that, and we would once in a while go across the bridge, go to New York, and I never been to the Statue of Liberty. I don't understand why. I asked my mom, she goes, I don't know why.
That was like they had not now because now it's turned more South American, but back in the day, I'm sure when you were growing up, it was still like 90% Cuban. The food was amazing.
A lot of Cubans, but a lot of Dominicans.
Well, now, but not back
No,
then.
back then, at least from where I was, everybody was Dominican for us. My neighbor downstairs was Dominican.
Really? What year were you there?
From 1989 all the way to
Oh
1999.
no! I'm talking pre-70s. Yeah, 1989.
Oh.
That influx had already come in. I'm talking about the seven. Oh my God, it was so
Yeah.
fucking good.
From there, my own godmother's Dominican.
They had churros.
Ooh.
I used to go drive over there just to have hot chocolate and churros.
Yeah, they have that in the corner. Burger Line is where I used to live by.
Really?
That sounds like a
That's
plan.
a busy area.
50th, is it either 50th Street or 50th Avenue? I think it's 50th Street with Burger Line. I lived
Oh,
right in the corner.
You were down further than from the hotness of the 70s.
Yeah, I lived right where we had, I think it was I forgot what's it called. It was like a McDonald's there, Modell's, CVS. There was an ice cream parlor right in the corner. I don't know if it was Carvel. I don't think it was Carvel because it was soft ice cream, but that's where I lived. They had so much food down there. Oh my God, the Mexican food. Oh my
You can find everything on the Burger Line.
So Baby I said she must have been in the wrong place because it smelled really bad.
No. Yeah, you must have been in the wrong place. Well, you know, the
High
thing
tide.
in the US is that most of the beaches are man-made. Es un callo, you know. It doesn't have it doesn't have like beaches. They're all man-made. And when the tide goes down, yeah, it could be pretty funky.
Yeah.
But that's why you get, but not really though. It depends on where you went. Where were you, girl? Because the sundown, when the sun sets, that's like a celebration every night in Key West. That sunset. Even though, you know, by that time you're like falling down drunk, anything looks good. Anyway, moving on.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I mean, I never went down there for like that, but I done South Beach. That was where I was, you know.
Well,
Look, in my day
I don't know how
growing,
it is now, but back then it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun.
it's the same with South Beach though, because when I was in college, South Beach and Coconut Grove, like
oh my
that
God,
was.
the Grove.
But the last time I took my fiance down, I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna show you my old hangout spots." And I went to South Beach. It was just like, what happened?
It's garbage now, especially during spring break. It goes way too crazy. The Grove, it's not the same anymore. They changed it over, but it's not the same as before. I used to love going down there. You had the pizzeria. You had different, what's it called, the sandbar.
Yeah, Johnny Rockets right there on that corner. That was like always awesome. You had Fat. I'm talking about the Grove. Yeah, Fat Tuesdays on the second floor. Yeah.
Yeah, they took Fat Tuesday out.
They took it out.
Yep.
Oh wow, they really have changed it then.
Yeah.
But when we used to go to South Beach, we would go to Fat Tuesday and get a drink, and then walk all the way down to
Oh wait, excuse me. You got to what? A drink? You don't drink. You say you didn't drink.
He's talking about back then.
Once upon a time now.
Right, I told you in my backsliding days, right when I was a college student. What you expect?
Drink or you don't drink.
Oh, we would get a drink at Fat Tuesdays and walk down to Wet Willie's. And by the time we got to Wet Willie's, we'd have our drink done and get a drink for Wet Willie's and we do that like 3 or 4 times all night.
That's what we did. Wet Willie's was the best one. I feel like Fat Tuesday was good, but Wet Willie's had more options.
Yeah.
So many more options, and I love
Call
them.
a cab and
Yeah.
yeah.
Category 5.
Yeah.
You also get the shot glass for $1 that will be in it.
In it, yeah.
Which
The
also
extra
Fat
shot,
Tuesday
yeah.
does that, but I liked it from
Because it was a finger.
Yeah,
You know what?
It was some nights that I don't remember nights. Yeah.
What's sad is that, you know, in these times of COVID, there's so many young people that are missing out on this stuff.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine what their memories are going to be like because they've lost like an entire year. And
Trust
some
me, their
of them
memories will be what it always is: social media.
no, but not all of them. I mean, they will have lost memories of things they could have done, you know, like those that were graduating and those that
That's
had,
what I was about to say. Yeah,
you know, it's like
those are sad.
that's lost. That's lost. And you can't never get that back.
The grad nights at Orlando, grad night. Remember we used to go to grad night. Like those memories are lost. Like you said, Clara,
I never been
graduation.
to grad night. Michael did. I didn't go.
I did. I saw Jason Derulo.
I didn't.
I won't tell you who was there when I went to grad night. Let's tell them my age. I think it was Brandy and who was the other person? Brandy and somebody else. But yeah, grad night was awesome.
Mo to the E to the. Moesha.
Right. That's right around the time when she was hot with Moesha too. So it was about 95, 94, 95. That's a while ago. Surprised I even remember that. Back when gas was like 99 cents a gallon.
I can't
I
relate.
found my little senior memory book and you wrote it in the back like a cheeseburger was this. Gas was 99 cents and 95.
Wow.
That's
Can you
crazy.
imagine what it would? What is it now? Over $2, $3?
Yeah. I mean, the
Yeah.
cheapest I've ever seen was like what 169. That's it. But that was just like during like the cold times. Like right now, now they didn't go that low, but like during this time normally it does go low. Right before the holidays, and then the holidays it kind of goes up.
Yeah.
Hey, Roo Crew.
Hi,
Well,
Ru.
guys,
Hola.
Rule crew.
That Pennywise is on the block right now.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that the Freddy as Pennywise, Freddy Wise.
Pennywise.
I can only imagine what that's going to go for. The pink, yeah. Oh, there you go.
He put it. My neighbor's coming home from work right now.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
My Ring doorbell. I just saw them coming, and it's 11 o'clock. They come. I mean, it's like. Yep, it's going for
Rule crew, what's going on?
150.
150. That's all.
Well, he put 4 minutes still left, so it still has time to go up. So we'll see.
So, what is? I mean, because people just unfortunately it gets into this PPG wise. What is it? The highest pop you guys have? PPG wise.
Hello.
Is it me you're looking
Yeah.
for?
Everything like froze for us. I don't know if it was us or.
The whole thing just froze for like a split second.
It did. I was saying for like as far as not a personal grab, but like PPG wise, what is your highest valued pop?
Ours?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not too quite sure. We
Not
used to
sure
be able to
anymore.
tell, but we don't keep everything tracked anymore because the whole thing like just messed up our collection. I feel like the Funko app, whatever you add, it tends to delete it because there's things that I would do like recalculate and redo everything, and there was pops that I know for a fact that I've put into the Funko app, and yet it wasn't there. I think the last one that I saw maybe it is Carl and Ellie pop, the 2-pack with the running in the balloons.
Yeah,
I think that was like, was it 200? Maybe.
I don't remember the PPG, but yeah, it's pretty. It's up there. Those pops really retain their value, man. Those Pixar but the up pops. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that thankfully, we got the town one. The town, I mean, it's considered town, but then painting the mailbox. LBD helped us get that one because we were like desperately looking for that one.
Man, at that NYCC that dropped that day, I went to the mall, and that line for box lunch was at least 200 people.
Well, everybody must have seen my rant from Box Lunch, right, on Instagram. I lost my beans. Oh my god.
I couldn't go. I was at work, and then we tried to get it at work when it dropped online, and literally just sold out within the moment it was dropped, and then it just kept on dropping, restocking. No point.
Oh, this is the sticker one. I'm like, that's what it's worth?
Yeah, it's a convention one. That's what I'm looking with that one. You gotta look up. You
gotta look up
on the PPG.
Michael got super excited. And that's what I hate about it too. Like, I don't know why they don't make two separate SKUs for those.
Huh?
Which one?
The
new one or the old one?
The old one. It's 320 with the sticker. Without the sticker, I mean the shared convention sticker, it's 185. It went down in value. So it was like around 200.
Half the price.
Yeah,
ours was that one and Lilo Angel and Scrum.
Yeah, but that one went down.
Stock.
Yeah, but there's other ones
because they keep restocking it.
Yeah.
Yep. And the dogs never go down either. The dogs and believe it or not, the Russell and not the Carl so much, but Russell took off. Russell's like at $155, $165.
That's the one that we're missing. I wanted to get the house, but he didn't let me get the house for up. And when I went to go buy it, I was like, you know what? Forget you. I'm gonna get it. It was sold out, and that was there for a while.
Yeah, that one's about 120 now or something.
Yeah.
I had to I had to buy it aftermarket, and it cost me about $75 about 6-7 months ago.
Wow.
Now
That's on him though. For him, like I don't want to waste $50 on that. Now you're gonna waste more because
Now I regret it.
Right.
Shame on you.
And I've gotten bad. I mean, those particular ones I do like, but I've been sitting here thinking I don't consider myself a flipper or really a reseller, but sometimes trade bait wise, because it's so many other things out there that other people collect that I've had access to, and I just like, whatever.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, man, if I had gotten that, what I could have traded to really get what I wanted. So it's like sometimes with these things, man, you have to kind of really look at it and be a well-versed in all different kind of pops, because you never know what you might have access to that could potentially go through the roof.
Yeah, that is also another thing as well. Reason why we want to get rid of a lot of our collection, because I rather invest in pops that completes our collection than just getting so many different ones. And why we're not doing mystery boxes anymore, because try to get a good pop. I mean, we'll do once in a while certain mystery boxes, but I rather invest the money into something that I know for sure I'm gonna get.
Claire and I were talking about that once, and Claire was saying that it's just because it's so many. It's just not any good mystery boxes out there anymore.
Yeah,
and certain things have taken away from the mystery box aspect of it. But it's just like now you get mystery box, all you get is where people are just trying to dump. Like you get a whole bunch of anime, you get a whole bunch of just common itty pops that just, or you get special editions, which is the overseas ones. It's not worth it. So you're right. You're perfectly right. Like it makes more sense to put that money you're going to spend on those boxes directly to what you want.
Exactly.
It's not worth it. It's not worth spending $200 on a box you're gonna get junk when you can put those $200 towards, a glow in the dark number 10 Freddy.
Right. You know what? You're so bad.
It's going for 225, 2 seconds, up 230. 240.
That's still the Pennywise?
Yeah. He's still pushing them and they're bidding 250.
That's crazy.
Well, it's a Pennywise. It's a Freddy Funko Pennywise. It PPG on that is I want to say it's around $300 or $200, something like that.
Go ahead and get it, Claire.
No, that's a little bit too no.
Go ahead and swipey.
No, that's too it's on 260 now. The other
Shopify,
one,
you got it crazy.
I got pretty I got nobody was bidding on it, and he gave me a free a Christmas Harley Quinn.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah, I saw we had the giveaway set up on the side for everybody who was buying.
So that's not too bad. 270.
Must be nice when you can just go on there and shop like that in auctions.
He still hasn't put up the Kurt. That's what I'm waiting for.
The what?
The Kurt Hamill
Oh,
or whatever that is.
What's the PPG on it though?
165.
So what's the most you'll go for it?
200.
You're so bad. You are a bad influence.
Thank you.
I refuse. I will not do it. I won't do it.
Well, you gotta, like for certain pops that don't come around the bend too often, you do it. I mean, it's
You're right.
It's good. Like you just
because
look at that with that Marty, that Back to the Future Marty. I don't collect Back to the Future, yet I got that Marty, and it was an instant grail from like day one. Instant grail.
What's the count on that? 3,000?
Yeah, 3,000, and it's up to like $350 now. And I paid like $15 for it plus shipping.
It's gonna hold value because it's that.
The most we ever spent on a pop was $50. I don't know how you do so much.
Huh?
I said the most that we spent on a pop was like $50.
Well, I gotta slow down now because now I'm retired and I'm gonna be on a fixed income, so I have to.
But Christian, I'm with you on that because man, I've been in the store.
Oh,
and what happened?
There was a snipe. Oh, it went up 302. Another snipe.
Hey, calm down.
So,
like you're watching a game,
right? What happened?
Oh, Jesus, there's a fight for it.
Watching the Super Bowl? Or are we in a live?
It's a dollar fight. They're having a dollar fight. Come on, let's bid another $1. Let's go.
Well, guys, it's been a blast. It's been great. We're over 2 hours, so I know we only planned on an hour, but you guys are just so enjoyable, and the conversation's been so great, and the chat's been great that we stayed a little bit longer. But
I know.
thank you so much for.
They chilled with us. That's nice. Thank you so much, chat. We appreciate you. We love you. At least I don't know about it, but I do.
Yeah, it was fun. I had a blast here, and it's always good to talk about just random things, not everything to be so planned out. So I like the chat that we had. Some good points, some sharing opinions and stuff.
Yeah.
So you know what? Sometimes things come out better when they're not planned. I've always said that. I hate plans. My plans have always gone down the tubes, and when things are like spontaneous, I think they're like the best. But that's me, and it's up to 3:30.
Yeah, so just making sure everybody remembers that this Monday we're going live with Reckless Pops, Tiffany, and Funko Pop Live Cat, with as well Clara and Chief right here, right? Because it's all planned, it's all last minute, so we just added them there last minute.
Add who?
You both.
To make cookies again?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna decorate a cookie. I'm gonna outdo you.
Is Kiki Mama gonna be the host again?
Yes, I think so. I have to talk to her.
I can kick her out. I can tell her, Kiki, take the night off. I'll be the host, and you can do the cookies. Oh my
No, you're gonna decorate cookies because I'm gonna beat you.
I threw everything out. I'm not gonna buy all that crap again.
How would you throw it out?
Just kidding. I didn't throw it.
Patty.
I think the cookies are
Queen Patty.
going like shit.
So anything else you guys got going on in the next couple of weeks?
This weekend, like I said, we're gonna go ahead and drop our Disney video. Hopefully by Monday after that, we'll show like a little bit of the house because there's a lot of decor going on in the house. This is actually our third tree in the house. We have three. So
Nice.
The main one is bigger and everything, but we want to do a little small video. Not quite sure yet where it's gonna be posted. I don't know if it's gonna be on Instagram or YouTube or probably both. But that's gonna be dropping. Tomorrow we are doing some Christmas merch, such from Disney, like pins and pops, and we're doing the Disney box review it a little bit. And next week, a little bit late, but we're gonna as well drop the video for the NYCC pops that we got. I just wanted to go ahead and share that with everybody, what we have before we put them back on the show. Other than that, continuing on the lives that we're doing on Monday at 9 p.m. Eastern, which is the cookie battle, which is deck the cookies. And basically, if anybody doesn't know what that is, we're just going ahead and having 3 different separate rounds, just not for competing purposes, but just for the fun of drawing certain cookies from a themed wheel. Whatever lands on, we're supposed to draw whatever's inspired from that theme.
That's awesome. Well, thank you so much for that. We look forward to following you guys in your journey, especially next year with all your Stitch merch that I know you're gonna flood us with and share with us when you get it. So we definitely appreciate that. I will tell you, if I come on to decorate cookies, I am not trying to decorate a cookie blindfolded. I did see that one on your lives. I know what's gonna happen if I do that. So
yeah,
I'll do anything but the blindfold.
We have the new wheel that is basically, we don't know what's gonna happen. It could be blindfolded, it could be using your other hand, it could be blindfolded for 3 minutes. You never know.
Well, I'm gonna come on. I'm gonna face my fears. I'm gonna do blindfolded, 2 hand, 1 hand, no hands, using my beard. I don't know, but whatever you guys got planned, I'm with it. I'm with it.
You're for sure gonna come?
For sure.
Which Monday? This Monday or the following?
Whichever one that she's on.
I'll talk it over with you guys after this then.
That sounds good. That sounds good. Miss Clara, my love, what do you got going on this week? Are these weeks coming?
I'm not quite sure, being that we got 10.5 inches of snow here in New York, and the temperatures, they're around the freezing mark, but it's sunny. I know you didn't ask me for the weather, okay? Bear with me. Somewhere with this. So
I when you get older, I know it takes a while to get it down to the
everything melts. Well, you Southerners don't know about this crap. Everything melts during the day, and then it ices up again once the sun goes down, which is like at 4:30 in the afternoon. So my point is that I normally have the live, and I normally go pick up Fox and I take him home and stuff. And I don't think I'll be able to do that because I'm not going to drive in black ice at night.
No, please don't. Please don't.
Because he lives in Queens. So I don't know. I'm going to talk to him. I will be doing the live, but I don't think it's gonna be Havana Nights like I've been trying to do for the last 2 Saturdays. This would have been the third. So probably just a live on Saturdays. Drop in. Anybody want to come on and just shoot the breeze. That's it.
Sounds like a plan.
That's all I got. I got nothing.
That's all you got. Well, all I got is,
what you got?
you know what we do with our lives. We do our lives every Friday.
Babe, you got me, babe.
Y'all didn't know y'all were getting a concert here, then, did you? So everybody who already left,
Yo,
you missed the singing, styles of Claire Silverhair.
Viejito todavía está fuerte, tú sabes. Okay.
What she said. Yeah, guys, you know what I got going on every Friday. You can check us out. It's our normal time. We'll be back to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every Friday here at Funko Bunker Fridays with Claire, guests, doing everything, doing big things, trivias, games.
I got an idea. I got an idea.
What's your idea?
You know what, chat? You're still 26 strong in here. Leave a comment down below. Tell us what time frame do you like better? Do you like 7 o'clock or do you like this 9 o'clock? Because I'm noticing that, becoming a YouTube analytic person, I'm noticing that we have a lot more people in the chat because it's a later hour on a Friday night. So let us know.
I don't know if that, but yeah, we definitely,
because we just want to know what time, because we're still playing with this. So
McDork say 11 p.m.
No, not 11.
And then I wrote LOL JK.
Yeah, no.
11
Hey,
p.m.
look here, Michael. I'll be.
Not me. I'm down.
Same. Only reason I'm awake is the colada.
No, that's right. No,
All
but chat, let us know. 7. Tiffany said 7. LJ said 9.
Yeah, just let us know and we'll do a count and we'll see. Good
night, Chris.
There's also midway, probably 8 p.m.
Yeah, let us know.
Could be in the middle, do 8.
7 and 9. What time frame do you think is better?
We should do it on
9 o'clock quite a bit, and like 9 hours.
We should create a poll or put what time would you like, and they can like the question, and they can answer 9, 8, or 7. So you can actually see the statistics of what everybody's voting for.
There you go.
Right.
Get out of here, Chief Funko.
Yeah, since you brought it up, now give me the work to do.
It's somebody's always got to be the brains of the operation, and then you got to have the person that's hands-on.
Yeah, I mean,
you're lucky we got guests right now, because if we have guests right now, I would tell you something. You lucky. Witnessing eyes and ears right now. You lucky.
It's too many witnesses. Don't leave me, please. Don't leave me.
They'll cut off the camera.
He's fucking like a cockroach.
But no, it's been great, and we'll put that poll up so you guys can let us know what time you guys like better, because we're here to hang out with you. So you let me know what time works for you. If you got work, or you think 7 is better, or you think 9 is better, whatever it is, we'll put the poll up. You let us know. But again, Michael and Chris, thank you so much for being here. You guys have been awesome. Been nothing but what I thought you were going to be, and that's great. Miss Clara, thank you for always putting up with my crap and shooting me down the right path and making sure my positive vibes are flowing. To the chat, thank you all. We love you all. We appreciate you. We love the community. We love the Funko community. It's like no other. So we're going to continue giving you great content, and we'll see you guys later. You have a good night. Enjoy your weekend. Be safe.
Not everyone.
Everyone.
Good night. Good night.